Merry New Year! Merry New Year! Merry New Year, everybody. This is Bram. What's today's date? Sunday, January 4, in the year of our Lord, 2026. I am Zebroon, and I hope each and every one of you is doing better than Vex. Oh, poor Vex. Anyway, okay. There is a lot to get through, so let's just get the guests on. Okay, so first up, he is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. It is the old mega muncher himself. He's muted, by the way. Secret of comedy, timing, the mega geek.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here eating Doritos and drinking Ribena.
God, it seems like ages since we spoke.
I know. I know. How's everybody? How's everybody in the chat? I wonder if
Merry New Year, even though I've done it to you already.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
Beef jerky time. Yes.
Yeah, the new year begins tomorrow, doesn't it, officially?
It does for me, yeah.
Yep, the last festive stream of the year, folks, so make the most. Ian, it's great to have you on, mate.
It's good to be on. Let's get somebody on, shall we?
Okay, Polar Bear, Cigar. We've sorted his mic out as well, sounding fantastic. Who else? Coffee. Istaphobos.
There he is. Coffee, cigar man.
Cheers, hail everybody.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say.
Hello, Andy. Yeah.
Is it shooty?
No.
Ooh. Yeah, there was a poll going, folks. What is it? Who appears the most? Was it Bonnie Blue, Pedro? Who else is it?
Shooty and Greta.
Yeah. So we'll leave that one in for a bit. It's great to have you on, mate.
Good to be here. Let's look at everyone else.
Yes. Okay. It is the channel's very own Astromech droid. It is fresh from his travels. It is. I think he went to. Did he go to Tatooine? I don't know. It is Professor Artoo.
Yes, I just flew back in from Tatooine, and boy, are my
yes
rockets whatever. Something's tired. Well, in fact, a lot of things are tired. Yes.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing well. Yep, made it back safe and sound, and so far, nobody in my household is sick. Although I know that not everyone else had such great luck on their airplane travels.
Oh, poor little kitten, isn't she? Anyway. It's great to have you on, Prof. Shall we get the next person on?
Let's do it.
He is he'll love to. Swappers will be in his element tonight. Oh, I introduced him. Sorry. I'm fucking rude. Guess who it is, everybody? Swappers.
I'll be in my element. You what? Hey.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm better than some people are, so that's all right.
We all are. Yes.
I thought I was contracting some kind of cold symptoms over the last couple of days, but they seem to have cleared up, strangely. But then I have been drinking a certain mixture that a brilliant herbalist lady told me. So, and I forwarded it on to the person in question who needs it most.
And on that bombshell, it is great to have you on, my friend. Shall we get? There is another.
Oh, okay. Better get them out.
Okay.
There's another.
I will say, bring out your dead, which is quite apt, really.
Oh.
New Year's is over. So I'm bringing
them out.
Boobs instead of vagine. Hello.
That looks horrible. What is it?
Merry New Year, everybody.
What is it?
It's boobs.
Okay.
It looks like boobs on ice cream.
Some lovely bonbons.
Some kind of pink ice cream stuff.
You're welcome.
Okay. And on that bombshell. Oh, baby Vex. Oh, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me. I would like everyone to know that Brown coerced me on here with talk of Bonnie Blue.
Ah, bloody Brown.
You just relax and feel just come in when you need to. Yes.
Mm,
We'll do the rest. Yes.
I will definitely be coming.
Oh,
All right.
dear.
Okay, let's do this. Chat, good evening. We could see you. Happy New Year. I think we've done that before. We'll do it again. Happy New Year, everybody. Merry New Year. Merry New Year. More importantly, my cat is sleeping on the floor by my feet. I'm sure she'll wake up in a bit once we get going. Okay, let's get some graphics up. Indeed. 3:20, everybody. Musings. Today's date, 2026. Can you believe it? Wow. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the rule of 2026. The YouTube rule is if a YouTuber has taken time to provide you with entertainment which you like, even if you don't like, at least you could do is press some form of thumbs up. Yes. Even leave a comment, press buttons. Okay. Please like, share, subscribe. The last time of the year, Ian.
Oh. No, Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
Damien.
No, Daddy, no!
There you go.
Yes, Damien. Gotta love that. Okay. January.
Is that
Okay,
2025?
Okay, when I was putting the show together today, I thought it would be 50. We normally don't do the first week of January, so I thought it would be 51 slides, but I kind of forgotten that we did some of the Get in the Bin weeks were just like mega bins. There was a few stories, so it's more than that. Maybe this year I'll leave it to just one story per week. I don't know. Anyway, January, everybody. Meet the people in charge of LA fire response. All of them have been named Kristen. Christina Crowley, first LGBTQ fire chief, LA Fire Department. Salary $440,000. Christina Kepner, first assistant chief, Los Angeles Fire Department. Salary $265,000. Christine Larson, first black equity bureau chief, LA Fire Department. Salary $400,000. Who remembers the LA fires?
Yeah, everybody in LA still. That's the first fire team to let the half of the city burn down. Congratulations to them.
There was no water, wasn't there?
There was no water. They didn't have enough equipment. It wasn't properly maintained. It wasn't properly prepared. Like people with private fire departments, they had their men deployed 3 days before the fires because these things are predictable. You know when they're going to happen, and they were ready.
To be fair, though, I think the one on the left, is that Crowley?
Mm-hmm.
She did say it wasn't good enough, and she put her hand up, didn't she? And she kind of said she basically having to go at Newsom and was it the what was the name of the? Is it Karen? Who's the name of the Karen?
The person in charge of the Water Management Bureau?
Karen Bass.
Oh, Karen Bass, the mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mayor.
Yeah, and she got fired for her trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize there was that much money in carpet munching. I've been doing that for a while.
Ian?
I don't make those kind of numbers.
Ian, you're munching at the moment. Do you earn 400?
No. I own what do I make on Doritos, or what do I spend on Doritos? I think it's £4.40 or something like that. So there you go. But is LA suffering from women running it, isn't it? Isn't that
Yeah,
the case? Women
absolutely.
And that's why it's running into the ground, because they're not
Well,
very good at spontaneous.
Oh, it's
doing
not
stuff,
just women.
apparently.
it's DEI hires. That's
Exactly.
It's not women.
Yeah.
It's,
Ah.
because, as I said, the lady on the left, I kind of get the feeling that she was kind of doing her job properly.
Mm.
Yeah, because she was there the longest. She had the longest work history. You know, she probably got the job as fire chief. It didn't hurt her to be a woman and to be a lesbian, but I suspect she actually earned most of what she was given.
Yep.
The other ones, we need to hire a lesbian real quick and the Department of Water Management for the city of LA, that woman made like what, $600,000 a year with no experience, and she had absolutely no idea what she was doing. It would have been her job to make sure the reservoirs were filled. I forget her name.
Yeah. Massive amounts of apparent, I don't know if corruption would be the right word, but, it's a huge mess that they created there. A lot of it was from people just simply not doing their jobs, not making sure that they were prepared for this kind of event. There were reservoirs that were unfilled. There were all sorts of systems that were not maintained. And then, of course, even after this disaster, we had all kinds. Oh, we're going to raise all this money. Oh, they had the Fire Aid, I believe was the name of the concert, right? That they raised $100 million. And it took them 6 months before they had distributed around 75 of that 100 million, and all of it went to just these little nonprofit organizations in the area.
Ugh.
And there's no reliable figure as to actually how much was distributed, but it's believed that less than half of that by the end of the year had actually gone to people.
Well, most of those NGOs were DEI related and not related to the fire victims where the money was supposed to go.
Exactly.
Swappers, anything to add, mate?
Well, I mean, it's just good to see the KKK contributing to the continued destruction of Western civilization, isn't it? With these three. All Christine. Yeah. All lesbians as well. And surprisingly, by the look of them, none of them are experienced at handling a hose.
Genesee Quinones was the chief executive officer and chief engineer of the LA Department of Water and Power, except she's not an engineer.
Okay.
She has no engineering experience, and she's in charge of the entire power grid and water distribution system
How far
for
is
LA County.
How far is LA from the coast?
It's on the coast. Trouble is, you can't use salt water. Apparently, it wrecks all the machinery. But my take is, considering the amount of damage that was done, maybe they should have just taken it from the sea and just classed the equipment as write-offs. They may have saved the houses.
No water, right?
Yeah.
It all went.
The worst thing about it is they have not even rebuilt a single home in the year that this has happened. People are still waiting in line for permits. They're having to get licenses and prove the standards now for earthquake-proofing construction. It costs $3 million before you lay a single brick of the foundation just to prepare the bed for earthquake-proofing. The regulations are insane.
Okay, Vex, you've put your hand up.
First time in California history, a rug burn has caused fire.
Oh. Oh.
Aha!
I had to. There's lesbians on screen.
Prof is resetting his equipment. Shall we move on then? Yes.
Move on. Move along.
Well, LA hasn't, but we should, yes.
Yeah. All the houses by the coast burnt down, didn't they? So it was bad.
The majority, a few of them that had their own firefighting system, and the people stayed behind. There were some houses that were saved.
Didn't Mel Gibson's house burn down? He had time to go and get the Oscars and a few bits and bats. Then it burnt down, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
move
wasn't
on.
bothered. He said he was insured.
Oh yeah, I remember James Wood's house was just about to be burnt as well.
Okay. Breaking, Just Stop Oil, defaced grave of Charles Darwin, died in 1882, national hero of the British scientific revolution, absolutely nothing to do with climate change. These anarchists need to be targeted as a criminal gang. So just
Why
stop
aren't they?
oil, everybody.
Why aren't they?
I think they've
Because they're
disbanded.
funded by governments.
Because they're woke and they don't attack the woke. Plus, they're diverse.
I think they've disbanded as well because some of the people in the police force high up had words saying, "Carry on, you're going to get nicked," and they disbanded pretty much straight away, and then renamed themselves as something else. Yeah.
Geez, lesbians really weren't having a good time of it, were they? This point of the year.
No. Okay. Should
I
we do
say
the
that-
next one?
The one in the middle looks like Chevy Chase, but what am I to say?
Oh, let's have a look. Bear with me.
Just a bit. Need glasses.
It's always this kind of middle class, late 50s, early 60s type people, isn't it?
They're
And obviously
retired,
very,
maybe.
very young. Yeah.
It's upper middle class because
Yeah.
it's people who don't have to work or do anything else.
Yeah. They've used a complete lifetime of oil consumption, and then they're telling us after their complete, life of oil consumption that we shouldn't be using any. Bit two-faced, isn't it?
Spraying on the memorial of a historical figure with probably an oil-based paint as well.
Yeah.
Well, they used oil-based glue when they glued
Yeah.
themselves to the roads.
Yeah.
No, let's just leave them there. Anyway, okay. That's just stop all, everybody. There's a lot to get through. We're just gonna, if it doesn't click, we'll plow on through it. Yes. Breaking. Veteran Merseyside Police Inspector Ross Meredith, who called Just Stop Oil an evil cult, subjected to accelerated disciplinary procedure, found guilty of gross misconduct and dismissed from the force with immediate effect.
Wow, for telling the truth.
Yeah, I think this guy had been a serving police officer for 30 plus years.
He didn't even say anything about bacon. Wow.
Yeah, and he got the boot. Yeah.
So wasn't there any lawyer that was defending him in court? Isn't the law on his side?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't think the law in England is on any white straight man's side
Yeah.
anymore.
Should have come out as a lesbian like all the others, and it would have been fine.
Well, their take would be, well, he shouldn't say such things as,
Right. They'll call it hate speech and lock him up.
Yeah, he should be beyond that. He's there to police everybody and just not have an opinion. Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Next.
There you go. Next. Oh, here we go. Coldplay's Chris Martin thanks fans in India for forgiving colonial past and all the bad things Britain has done.
Fuck off. Next.
Yeah, this was a Coldplay concert, yes.
Oh, he's got one better coming up, I imagine.
Honestly, what an idiot to say that. It really is stupid to say that. He's playing into the crap that's happening today.
Oh, he's
I
bought and
thought he
paid
had
for.
more sense than that. Yeah, well, I thought he had more sense than that, but there you go.
I just don't. I don't understand. Britain has given this geezer everything. And I just don't understand why he's so offended by Britain, the
He
country that's
shouldn't-
giving him everything. I don't
He shouldn't
understand.
apologize for something that has nothing to do with him. You know, it was a long time ago, and it's got nothing to do with him. Why is he taking it upon himself to apologize for something he has nothing to do with? I don't
He's
understand the
paid.
logic behind it.
He's paid to spew the narrative, though. This guy. That's what people like him basically do. They're not in it to make art. They're in it to make political statements now. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, well, the narrative itself is just ridiculous, but it really shows you what the powers that be, what their plan is.
Well, according to Ricky Gervais, accept your award, thank your God, and fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah. And
there you go.
How does he know anyone in the audience has actually forgiven them anyway? He's making an assumption. He might as well assume their genders.
Yeah, but apart from all that, it's stupid to say that because it's got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing.
It's
All the
stupid
bad
idiot.
things Britain has done. What, like end slavery? Okay. See you, Chris.
Yeah, bringing like, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah.
Aqueducts, sanitation, hospitals. Oh,
Schools.
sorry. Yeah.
I say it again. Accept your award. Thank you, Regent. Thank you, God, and fuck off.
Fuck
right?
off.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on then. Prof, you're back.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Mike
Still-
is much better now.
Oh. Good. Who's this?
So
Oh,
we were going into the Oscar season, weren't we?
Of course.
Carlia Carrier. Is it Carla?
Carla,
Carla.
you spaz.
Carlos Sofia Gascon.
She's feeling a bit better. She's calling you a spaz. There you go.
Looking spot on though. Carla Sophia Gahon
Bless
has
you.
now deactivated her accounts after even more offensive posts.
Ian, can you read that properly, please? You're reading it wrong.
Am I?
It says,
Go on.
has now deactivated her account. It should be his account, not her account.
Okay, I
because
saw what you
it's
did
a
there.
bloody man. That's why. Jeez.
Hits account.
Yeah. No. His, because he's a he. It's a he.
Okay,
With a
he
wig
was up for the
or a
Oscar, wasn't
dress.
he?
Yes, he was.
And he was going to win it as well, wasn't he?
Probably.
course he was.
And then he put his size 10s in, didn't he?
What was he defending Hitler for then? What did he say?
Don't know.
I don't know. It was a tweet from years and years ago, wasn't it? Probably about 10 years previously to him doing this.
I'll have to find out what he said about that.
Yeah, then there was some stuff about attacking other actors too.
This is an attack on women, though. That's what it is. And these stupid people in LA who support this crap, don't they realize it's an attack on women? They're so fucking stupid, aren't
It's
they?
virtuous,
yeah.
though, isn't it?
But these are privileged people that don't have to live the consequences of women below them being attacked. But the biggest part of this is the irony. The movie is literally about a man who's a murdering, drug dealing, slavery using, kingpin who, by the sheer virtue of getting a gender change, all is forgiven and becomes stunning and brave. And Carla made these tweets when she was a man. She did the same thing. She got a gender change. So why isn't she forgiven?
Yeah, but
I know it's a he.
penis. Yeah, but penis to a vagina. I mean, come on.
Like a great
That was
song.
a great song. Yeah.
Great musical number. Yes.
Yeah. The funny thing, it worked for her character in the movie, but it did not work for the actor in real life.
That's right.
Okay, I think this week was a super binning. Yeah, I think there was sidestepping probably. Oh, I've got to read it. Who can read? Prof, you can read.
Well, the question is, do you want me to read?
That's a lot of reading.
They've already won achieve.
Amelia Perez star Carlos Sofia Gascon wrote a lengthy
I'll just
response
do
on
the first
Instagram.
Yeah.
They have already won. They have achieved their objective to stain my existence with lies and things taken out of context. Well, except for the actual tweets, which weren't taken out of context. Anyone who knows me knows that I am not a racist, except for the racist things that I post.
Are you a racist, father?
You're a racist, father.
Are you a racist, father? You will be surprised when you find out that one of my most important people in my current life is that I love the most is Muslim. Okay.
Never say that.
What does that?
No.
What does that matter?
Yeah, I've got a Muslim friend, man.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do the next one?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
God.
God.
Selena Gomez shares new Instagram story crying amid the deportation of Mexicans. This was when Trump was getting rid of lots of people. I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children, I don't understand. I wish I could do something.
What an idiot.
Yeah,
I did watch this. It was funny.
Very sad.
But her accountant just called her and told her what her real financial situation was. That's why she was crying. She just flipped it over to talk about the kids.
Seriously.
She's supposedly a billionaire, but everything I've heard is like she's quite broke.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her accountant called her, let her know, oh, you lost all your money. And that's why she's crying. I don't know. You never get the truth out of these people.
No. Can we move on? Because this is just crap.
Yeah. Okay. Swappers, anything to add on that?
Selena Gomez shares new Instagram story crying. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
A lot of people are getting attacked. The children understand. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I remember this now. I've forgotten all about it. Yeah, I mean, geez. Hollywood celebrity. What do we care?
I think she quickly backtracked, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
There you go.
Deleted
Selena
her
Gomez has
emotional
deleted
video.
her emotional video due to Mexican. Apparently, it's not okay to show empathy for people. Yeah, so she deleted the Instagram post.
All I can
Very
say is,
Go on.
accept your award. Thank you, God. Thank you, Rachel, and fuck off. That's all I can say. Oh,
This was.
Oh, no, Moon. This one's better. Go.
Swappers, you going to say something?
No, I was just going to say, completely unrelated to this slide, but I was going to say she's lost a lot of weight since then.
Is this AI, by the way?
No, this was the same week. There was a lot going on that week.
I know.
There you go. Look, January 28th. Who's this? Life?
Lyft. It's like an Uber. It's a cab type of service.
This person is a rapper. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lyft hit with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit over a driver telling this morbidly obese rapper his car isn't big enough for her. Her lawyers say it's segregation. I think it's like a Prius or something. A Prius?
And anyone with a brain says it's physics. It's mechanical engineering. For fuck's sake.
You see, you can order large cars. You know that, right, lady?
Well, she needs a huge van or something like that. Doesn't she? Out the back.
I mean, with
a tail lift on it.
When we were traveling, we knew we had 4 people plus luggage, so we ordered an Uber XL because we knew we were going to need something bigger than a small car to get us across town.
She'd probably Uber for calling it an XL, saying it's sizest or something.
Yeah, I'm sure she needed an Uber XXXL, but the point is it was a compact car. She got the small one.
Yeah, I think
I was going to say, I wish we could see what the car looked like. It's probably like a 2-seater Mazda or something, like convertible.
You can
it's
see
a mini.
What the car.
Yeah.
Just look at the picture. That's what the car looked like. Her.
Wow, she's probably bigger than the car.
Something to
add. This is gonna be a hot perspective, a hot take. Yes. So throughout 2025, or actually I should say in the latter half of 2025, I started watching like some of that feeder content that's like blowing up on TikTok.
Oh no.
where just like fat chicks eat,
Oh.
and I gotta say, I'm kind of like grateful that there's disgusting people like this because it keeps me from eating junk food. Because I never in a million years want to look, smell, feel, be anything like whatever the fuck this useless piece of shit is.
Well, say what you mean.
It really
So-
like seeing fat lards like this eat really turns you off food.
So I guess can't this woman drive then or something?
Well, she can't get in her own car.
She
No.
rolls.
Oh, and on that bombshell,
What's this? Oh no. Oh,
Just
no,
Stop
not another
Oil
one.
activists Just Stop Oil activists stormed the stage during Sigourney Weaver's performance.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this.
I never heard
That
of
was
this.
in London, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
So
Sigourney Weaver should.
what in this performance is using oil right here, blatantly
I don't
churning
know.
The
oil?
paint on that poster is
Sigourney Weaver's hair gel, maybe? I don't know.
Sigourney Weaver should have got her a flamethrower out and burn them.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah,
Looks like Matt Lucas in his Only Gay in the Village gear on the floor there.
it does a bit. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What was Sigourney Weaver doing on stage? What was this?
She was in a play. She was in a play.
Chat, do we know what the play is? Because obviously
I can't remember
it's
what the play
January and
was.
we've slept several times
Yeah.
since then.
was it an environmental or political play? Does
No,
anyone remember
no,
that
it
at
wasn't.
least?
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. I don't know why they did this. Actually, maybe I'm wrong.
If I remember correctly, like 2024 was really big for this Just Stop Oil movement. So it feels like it just kind of bled into January because, as Manuel Grell is saying, yeah, they just disappeared overnight.
Yeah, it's because they were told
Yeah.
by the constabulary that if they carried on, they were going. The people high up in the organisation were going to be arrested and put away for a long time. So yeah, people had a
This-
word with them.
This was a West End performance of The Tempest.
In London.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, in London. Yeah, there you go.
Oh God, that Shakespeare though, he used so much oil.
Yeah, all that ink was probably all oil-based, probably.
When work kind of folds a bit for American actors, they come over here to do stage stuff, don't they? Always to test their metal.
I've noticed that. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy, isn't it? They always do. Why does this happen so much in London? A tiny little, the capital of a tiny little island on the face of the planet that really pumps out less carbon dioxide and carbon
1%,
pollution
less than 1%. Yeah.
than pretty much anywhere.
Yep.
Why aren't they doing this in China, which is the world's #1 polluter?
Because they get shot. That's why.
Yeah, we know why.
Yep. And on that bombshell, poor Sigourney. Let's move on then.
What's this?
State TV in Sweden, SVT, has produced a big budget series called History of Sweden. Here are the first Swedes.
They look nothing like vegetables.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
They look a lot like they look a lot like Cleopatra and Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
They look like they run a Somali daycare in Minnesota.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look like they might be starting new daycare centers anytime now.
But hold on. But what? Okay, right. I know why they do it. But how stupid can you be to do this? I mean,
Very apparently.
you look. Do you think doing this will make everybody think, "Oh yeah, history was wrong. It was
May I?
black people"?
Of course
Yeah.
you may.
To answer your question, Ian, for us, like on this panel and most of the chat, we already know because we grew up, first of all, in a bit more of an honest era, but we also were given kind of the tools to look through this stuff as well as understand how to research. But there is a lot of the younger generation that is going to watch this stuff like through Netflix and all that. And because they're already taught such a more condensed and propagandized version of history these days, this is something that they would legitimately believe, especially because the world they've grown up in It's been very diverse and multicultural. So for them, I can understand this not being far-fetched, and ultimately the brainwashing doesn't start with us. It starts with the current generation of youth.
That's
Hopefully their
very well
parents will
said, Vex.
correct
Oh.
Very
them.
well said.
Hopefully the parents will correct them, right? Their parents.
The
So-
parents aren't around because we live in such a world for the West where it's
Yeah.
unaffordable to have one parent staying at home and monitoring all of this.
And
And the
Doom and
teachers don't do
gloom.
anything.
yeah,
Doom and gloom,
managing
that's what
managing
it
a
is.
kid's attention these days is basically just thrusting an iPad in front of them, which is going to be full of this shit.
That is true.
The-
That is
well,
true.
babies, it's the digital babysitter, isn't it? The iPad now, isn't it, for little kids?
Mm,
Hmm
it is.
Echo Chamberlain wrenched. Hello, mate. Happy New Year. Swedish actor Alexandra
Abdallah.
has been cast to play King Gustav III in the upcoming Netflix period drama series, The Von
Fursons.
Fursons. Okay, is that good or bad?
I don't know. Going by his name, I'd say it was bad.
Sounds
Yeah,
bad.
go. Yeah, he sounds maybe a little bit swarthy. Abdallah. Yeah, so
Okay. Anything to add then? Go on,
Just to
Vex.
Dick McDirkface's last comment there are like a part of like Gen Z and Gen Alpha that are more like resistant to it, but there's a large amount of I'm echoing in someone's mic right now.
It's swappers probably. Carry on.
There is a large part of the current generation that doesn't know how to distinguish it, and keep in mind that they get most of their is this misinformation side of things from TikTokers who, as we've learned over the last couple of years, most of them are paid and bought for as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true. Oh, Durkee had a great comment earlier on saying Abba used whiteface for all of their career.
And on that bombshell, Sweden is the with their open, and that, we'll save that for later.
yeah.
It's not good in Sweden, put it that way, folks. Okay.
No, their crime rate's gone up 1,600%.
Yep.
I mean, that's some seriously nasty crime as well.
Didn't
Shall
they
we do?
get? Oh, sorry.
No, go on, Vex.
No, I was just gonna say, didn't in 2025 they get ranked as the grape capital of the world due to the?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, just Europe.
Okay. Let's do some supers. Here we go then, folks.
That was just January.
I know. God, this is gonna be, we need to get this put 3 hours I've given this. Okay, so Mega Spider-Man match 5-0. Thank you, my friend. To all, favorite Samuel L. Jackson film or show and why?
To me, I'd probably say Long Kiss Goodnight. Just a
That's
great
all
film and very underrated.
Yeah, that's all right. Anybody else?
Hold on, what's the question?
Snakes on a plane.
Yeah,
Favorite
snakes on a
Samuel L.
plane.
Jackson.
Snakes on a plane for sure.
No, genuinely Pulp Fiction. Incredible. It's solid film. Lots of fun.
Anybody else?
I'm going with Pulp Fiction as well. It was like his nice little comeback role, and he was perfect in it.
Ian?
Pulp Fiction. I mean, that is definitely the film that actually got him noticed more so than anything. Yes, he's been in other movies, but was Pulp Fiction put him on the map. So there you go.
Was he in Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he was.
Ostensibly,
Girl
yes.
Yeah.
He was
For
he was
Michael
young.
Gambone, I would have to say Gosford Park, or maybe Paddington. Paddington was great.
I was gonna say Paddington.
I still need to see that.
What about the singing detective? That was Gambon, wasn't it?
It was. I never saw it. I was too young to watch it, but
Yeah.
heard that his performance was great, but it wasn't my bag. That thing.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Harry Potter? No? Okay.
Okay, wasn't
Well,
a
he's
trick question.
genuinely very good in the Harry Potter films. I enjoyed him in the role.
He's a good actor, but I don't think there was a film that actually showcased him properly, in my opinion.
He's always been like a charming supporting character
Yeah.
more than anything, which is fine. He was charming and supportive in the Paddington movies, and I like
Was
those
it?
movies anyways.
And yeah,
He
he
the guy
wasn't.
Ritchie film, one of these gangster films.
Yeah, he was in
No,
Layer
no.
Cake, I think.
Oh yeah.
Was it?
Oh, of
But
course he was.
Here's the thing: he was okay in Harry Potter, but look at who he was replacing. He was trying to replace the irreplaceable.
Okay.
Mm.
Another super chat then. Again, from Mega Spider-Man, Range, €5. Thank you, my friend. To all favourite Grand Moff Tarkin moments and why?
What?
Who?
He didn't have many. did he?
Yeah.
The one where he blew up.
The one where he says you may fire when ready.
You may fire when ready.
I like when he gets Vader to heal. That's a nice little moment showing really who has power.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about the Kirk one for a few.
I
minutes.
know Kirk's favourite moment, by the way.
What's your favourite moment with Kirk?
Where you Klingon bastard, you've killed us. So you've killed
Where he
us.
stumbles,
That's my
it's
favorite,
just,
yes.
you know, he tries to hold himself up and he kind of stumbles, doesn't he? It's just
Oh yeah,
peak.
When he misses the
peak.
chair when he steps back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's excellent.
By
Yeah, it's
accident as
so
well.
well played.
Peak Shatner.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved Grand Moff Tarkin wearing pink bunny slippers on the Death Star. It might have been just in my imagination, but I loved it anyway.
Okay. Thank you, my friend. Let's do February. 41 minutes in. Fuck.
February.
Okay. New Lego can be anti-LGBT because the bricks have male or female parts that are made to mate with each other, say Science Museum in London.
Move on.
Oh,
Yes.
Shit,
Fuck off
why we
next.
talk about
Yeah.
this?
Fuck off next.
Next.
Yep, and so do electrical outlets, and so do batteries. They have a plus and a minus. Unfortunately, yes, there's many things in this world that are polarized one direction or the other. There are many things that are only going to have male and female parts.
Yeah. How would they fit together otherwise? And let's not even
Exactly.
get into how your car would work without a master and slave cylinder. I've heard that complained about as well.
Hold on a second here. Lego bricks have both parts. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
each
really,
one does has both parts.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on how you're
Let's move on.
facing.
I mean, I
be
can't
the
really see a
ultimate-
Lego set working with bricks with only like male parts and bricks with only female parts.
we talking about this? Move on.
Because
Yeah.
it's important, Ian.
How is it important?
It's so
How is it
massively
important?
stupid, is what it is. Massively
How is it
stupid.
important?
That's because it's the Science Museum in London. That's an important place.
It's because
It
the
was.
science museum in London- It was. They're
It was.
stupid now, aren't they?
There's
They're
no
very
s-
stupid.
But people are desperate for shooting.
Yeah.
There's no science in the
Alex
Science
Ashcroft,
Museum
big
anymore.
in shoot. Sorry, mate.
What do
Or
they do when they
Greta.
sell some Lego to someone in the Science Museum? They apologise if they're LGBTQ when they hand it over. What do they do? How do they rectify
No.
this?
I like the colour of the bricks, though. That's a nice
That's
little.
combination, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
the
Go on, Vex. Go on, Vex.
No, it's just like this is a ridiculous headline and story, anyways. But the sad thing is that there are going to be progressive parents who have bought their kids Legos, and they are going to sit there with their kids and be like, "No, Brian, you can't put these two pieces together because that means that they're homophobic."
The kid can't build his set. He has to just sit there with a
Right.
pile of loose bricks that do nothing.
Right. The set
Yeah.
his parents spent like $400 to buy. Oh no, Brian. No.
Yeah.
If you put these together, you're being homophobic.
2:00 in the morning, he's there with his torch in his room, like shining it on the bricks, putting them together like his parents forbid him to do. They walk in on him and like, "What are you doing, Brian?"
And of
Put them
course,
together
the
and
colors
taking
are,
them apart over and over again.
yeah, of course, the colors are great. I want the rainbow back. They stole that from God, and
Yeah.
That's Lego, everybody.
Hello, Marge Simpson's back in the room.
Oh. He's very proud. Bonnie Blue insists her husband is very proud after she had sex with 1,057 men in one day.
take it
Man.
away, Vex.
Okay, I was one of the very few people that watched Channel 4's documentary on Bonnie Blue that came out last year.
It
was as a
How is it?
documentary, it was not a bad documentary. The subject matter is a different story. However, this headline is a little bit sensationalized because they've been separated for about 2 years or so. So in
Really?
2022 or 2023, they separated, but they stayed together because he helps manage her business. So, like, it's a little bit misleading, making it seem like they're still in a happy marriage, but it's really just a business relationship at this point. So he's getting money out of this, so of course he's proud.
Yeah, and unlike the 100-person deal, this wasn't filmed or photographed or anything. I am seriously skeptical about this number, just given the amount of time that would leave for each person to complete their part of the job.
If I may, I got curious because I also was wondering how can this number be real? And I watched some clips on some adult websites. And let's just say if there's a 20-second timer and 3 holes are being used as once, it's very possible.
That's the key. It's the 3-hole
there you go
trick. Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's no dummy. She used to work for the National Health Service. She has like a degree in finance, and she's from like an upper middle class British family. Like,
yeah,
her parents must be very curious about what they did wrong.
The 3-hole thing, is that stipulation? It's got to be in one of the
penis in vagina, penis in asshole, penis in mouth.
Could you put it in like her ear? Could you put it in her ear or something? Would that count?
No, that's not. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but
Okay.
I mean,
I used to work with a bloke who was into that, putting it in ears for some reason.
Isn't that a really famous Chinese science fiction book? The 3-hole problem?
The 3-hole problem? Yeah.
If I may. So her parents actually know about all of this, and they actually are happy with the money. So because Bonnie has kind of justified it.
And the
so
tax man is probably.
Everyone around her is fine with whatever she's doing, in all honesty. And every time, she is a smart woman. Like, you can call her dumb as much as you want based on her clips.
No, she's not.
But she makes those clips because she knows that they're going to trend. The reason she started harping on because people were calling her out that she was fucking 18-year-olds, and that seemed kind of like borderline pedophilic. But she like, people said that, and she was like, oh, this gained traction, so I'm just going to keep saying that I'm going to bang kids that are out of high school. And you gave her millions of dollars every time you talked about it.
There you go.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
What an absolute bastion for feminism, is all I can say.
Yeah. Not sure I'd call her intelligent, but savvy.
She's
savvy, yes.
Yeah.
She knows her audience. Yes.
Just to echo Chamberlain's comment, it's funny because if you watch and this was the same thing with Lily Phillips, the other chick that does this.
Yeah.
Is when they film, because she had a documentary hit YouTube in January or February too, and the filmmakers would interview the people at these larger gangbangs, and they would in fact be like talking to each other in the hallway or outside after they've gone, like having a smoke together and everything. Is very, very strange. Like there were instances where like a father and son would go to these things as well. Like it was.
Wait. Are you saying that guys that would show up with 1,000 other men to screw one woman are maybe a little perverted?
The old fellow with you.
I know, it's strange to think that it's a fetish. I understand when you make it into like a dirty story or something, maybe, but to see people actually living through that kind of fantasy, it goes to show kind of how perverse we've become thanks to a more like sexualized and pornified modern society.
You know who I feel sorry for? The guy
who has to clean up the room.
The guy has got to have 1,057th seconds, sloppy seconds.
Well, that's some of the guys that do that's part of the fantasy. Those they don't care if they're the first guy. They like the fact that they're the last guy.
Yeah, I feel bad for I feel
This
bad for
show
the bloke
seemed-
that has to empty the
Oh.
bins.
Can we
Seemed like
can
a
we
guy
move
doing-
on for God's
Can I,
sake?
can I ask you a question, guys? Has there ever been a
Please.
male that did this?
No
That's
one
not-
Many
cares
have
when a man
tried, I
does it.
bet.
Yeah, that did this. No,
Yeah.
male. Oh, okay.
Well, like the male equivalent would be these like male porn stars that reach status like was it Jeremy? What's the guy's name? The 70s.
Ron
Jeremy,
Jeremy?
behind bars now. Yes,
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, yeah, like those are the ones that have done it, but they get fame. They get a different side of the fame for it. It's not unique when a man does
Oh.
it.
Okay. We've got super chat. Should we do that? I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes. Istaphobos
yep.
French was bought $2. Thank you, my friend. Body blue, like tossing a hot dog down a hallway.
Probably
Okay.
smells the same.
If I may, because I watched some of the footage because I needed to know. There's no way a woman did this. Surprisingly, she's quite intact down there. So she must be
Damn.
getting some vaginoplasty or something with all that money.
Z3PO wrenched. Won a sport member for 15 months. Thank you, Z. 8 on the bumometer.
Yeah, you only got to see the outside, what it looks like.
Okay.
That's true.
I can't believe that there were
Yeah.
fathers and son doubles going to this thing.
You got to
What do
see
you do?
the
You know, it's
refer-
like, Dad, fancy going for a kebab? Oh, yeah, all right.
It's like
Yeah.
a reverse sportsman's double, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a big difference between the refurbished door and the hallway.
Oh, sorry, folks. That took far. This show seemed like a good idea at the time. Sorry, because last year's show was pretty good. Maybe it's just the quality of the binning this year that's gone down. Cast and crew celebrate the end of filming as Starfleet Academy wraps its first season.
Move along.
Yeah, and
We'll
this
find
airs
out in a few weeks.
Yeah,
10 days, something.
yeah, we'll have something to say about this soon enough.
First,
I will
season?
not. I'm not watching this. Not even a
Yeah,
minute.
no.
This is going to be, I mean, for all the DEI awful,
Ugh.
disastrous garbage that has been made under Kurtzman, this is going to put it all to shame. This is supposedly the best description I have heard of this is that this is the disgusting love child of Discovery and Section 31 put
Ugh.
together, and then throw in some teen drama garbage, and this is the worst. I mean, literally so bad that executives have argued for it not to be aired at all. It is
Yeah, but-
that bad.
Starfleet 90210, man.
Okay, look at the. There's no disrespect to the actress or actor on the left. Look at the character, and just think, Captain Kirk. That is how far we've fallen.
Yeah,
You,
but like Kirk, she must be allergic to Retinox 5.
Do Klingons even do incest? I don't know.
Very good.
Yep.
They look like TikTok influencers.
Oh, they're gonna
They
make her
all
like
do.
they're gonna
Every
make
one
her.
of them.
Yeah, they're gonna make her like Kirk's granddaughter. See, she can't. She has to wear glasses too.
So
yes.
there you go.
Oh,
Z,
yeah.
you didn't catch the joke. Z3PO Reg was spot. What shouting, by the way? Why has she got glasses on?
But you can't see that she's also in a wheelchair. But that's just
Ah.
And she's allergic to Retinox 5, obviously.
and she has hay
Yes.
fever. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, Kirk never really seemed all that picky. So
Perhaps
Is this
her
Robert
glasses
Meyer
are from the
Burnett?
past.
I can't even with this.
Nope.
Says.
Nope.
yeah,
That's Robert Meyer Burnett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then. We'll find out in a few weeks.
Ugh.
No.
Cynthia Erivo.
Trigger warnings.
Cynthia Erivo, MBE now, isn't it? Set to play Jesu in Andrew Lloyd Webber's Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl.
yeah. Did you hear what she just said? She has. I have a better face for selling jeans than Sydney Sweeney because black people invented jeans. She has a better
Yeah.
face for scaring the shit out of children. Yeah, but
Yeah, but if there's a man who's up to the job, Bob Smith, the sequel wrenched.
yeah.
Did she play this? Did she do this already?
Yeah,
then?
she did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
just like one weekend or one night show or something. It was a Hollywood Bowl. It was for all of her people. So,
What people?
all the Hollywood woke people.
Oh,
That was
lapping it up.
yeah.
That's Artoo.
Fat.
Oh my god.
We've come a long way since Monty Python at the Hollywood Bowl, haven't we?
Yeah. And I have no idea what she's on about inventing jeans, because I know denim was invented in France in like the 17th century or something. So she,
Well, yeah, and unless it was invented in a slaughterhouse, she doesn't have the face for it either.
no.
Does anyone remember?
Can I
that,
actually? Sorry, go ahead, Swappers.
Go on, Max. I mean, Swappers.
Swaps, go on.
Yeah, real quick. I was going to say, does anyone remember the Martian Chronicles TV show from the 80s?
I do.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember when the Martians showed up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yep.
I want to honestly ask the chat and women in particular, including Vex, does anybody find this woman even slightly attractive?
I was just about to say she's ugly.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
why doesn't people say that? She is very ugly. I mean,
Priya
look,
Zempic, she looks all right.
I'm not, like having to go at her, but she is way past the actual normal line of what is good looking. She isn't. She's not good looking at all.
For
In fact,
fairness,
why did she shave her hair off
for
though? I
fairness,
don't understand.
Beauty
There is no
is
fairness.
beauty
Turkey
is in the
McDurk.
eye of the beholder.
Well, I'm sorry, but
um,
majority of people find her
Yeah.
ugly.
I think the word you're looking for, Ian,
It's ugly.
gruesome. Gruesome.
Wow.
I think we need to hear a woman's perspective, Vex.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I haven't seen her in anything aside from
Wicked.
that. No, there was a show she did on HBO. I think it was The Outsider. I saw her in The Outsider. She's a supporting character there. I think she's a very, very competent actress, and she had some weight on her then. She was an average-looking black woman at
Yep.
best then, like
Yep.
average. So she wasn't a stunner even when she looked normal, but I don't know. This isn't a woman I follow, so I don't hate her because I don't care about Wicked and I don't care about her. So,
Well,
Yeah.
it's not the point following her. It's the point of looking at her and
Yeah.
assessing
Look
her
at the
looks.
picture.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
I'm
her
just-
looks is not very attractive. That's
I'm
what
just
I would
saying
say.
people can't separate the actor from the perspectives, and she seems to be one of those individuals where
Didn't-
because she's more outspoken and odd, people
Didn't-
can't separate her. But
didn't she-
I've only seen her as in that one show, and I was like, dang, she's a really good actress.
Okay, a couple of things. First of all, come on, people all around. Right on bees. Oh man, guys, even didn't she? She was being interviewed, and there was a helicopter flying above, and she lost her shit, didn't she? She got
Did she?
triggered.
Yeah.
She got triggered by the loud helicopter.
Why?
She just went meltdown. It triggered
She's
her.
an emotionally fragile freak. Is
Yeah.
what the problem is. I mean,
Yeah, something was pulling the attention and the microphone away from her,
Yeah,
I guess.
Airwolf-
I don't know.
I think
Airwolf
she was
was
getting,
flying over.
She was getting flashbacks to a trauma-based mind control, I should think.
She was getting flashbacks to the Nam. You don't know, man. You wasn't there.
Charlie in the trees. Watch out.
I cannot say it better than Bob Smith's sequel, though. The best comment ever when regarding Cynthia Erivo, which is -1.
yeah.
She's English, isn't
Yeah.
she? She's English. She English?
She is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to
Because
find
she
this
used to go
comment.
to my niece's school, apparently.
Yeah, her father abandoned her in a department store when she was 16 because he said she was just too much.
Oh,
I
did you
couldn't
got
handle it.
cigarettes?
Ugh.
Bob Smith, could you do the comment again? I can't see it. I'm going cross-eyed here. What was it? -1. Anyway,
Let's
Okay.
all flood the chats.
yeah. Quickly, chat. Go back. I'll go back one slide if you all do -1s. If that's not fair, actually. Bear with me, I'll start. There you go. I think we're in for
Isn't,
the long. I think we're in for the long haul on this one.
Oh,
so,
boy.
folks.
Isn't a
Okay.
black father abandoning a child kind of on par, even if he did do it when she was a bit older?
I'm glad you said that.
Well, the thing was he stuck it out for 16 years because he was really trying, and he only had 2 more to go, and he couldn't.
Mm.
There's always one. Okay,
You know,
let's move
some
on
people
then.
always put up a tough wank. They should put impossible wank. That's what they should put up.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible, Ian. You know that. Lily Phillips says she's pregnant after sleeping with 100 men.
This was a publicity stunt. Move on.
Oh, so she
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
She
No,
was not.
she was never pregnant. No.
No. Did you hear the publicity stunt this week though? From Lily Phillips.
Oh, she got baptized.
Yes, she's turned to. She was baptized. She's turned to the Lord. Yet she still continues selling all of her pornography and all of that stuff.
Did
Did
the
you,
holy water burn her forehead?
No, but did anyone read the article in which she said all of that?
In
The irony
Penthouse, was
is,
it?
no, the irony is like she went and got baptized, and she said her adult career is taking a backseat, and she's going to focus with her relationship with God, but she's also actively a lesbian now.
Did they baptize her in a lake of semen?
Yeah, I don't know, but
it is
just a
water.
thought.
You can watch the video.
Well, I mean,
it is in a
she already
kiddie
had
pool
one.
though. It is just a kiddie pool, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, then.
What's that?
That was her growler speaking.
New conservative influencer incoming, guys.
Okay. This was from Liz Kershaw, famous English DJ, used to work for the BBC. The Ministry of Defence is hiring 2 diversity chiefs with salaries higher than soldiers. New soldiers, £25,200 per year. Officers, 39,671 per year. Diversity and inclusion learning and development professional, £38,790 a year. Culture and inclusion lead, £36,530. Both jobs come with taxpayer-funded pensions, 6 times the private sector average, and working from home. Meanwhile, the British Army is set to shrink to below 70,000 troops, its smallest for 200 years.
And
Can
they'll
I
be
ask
last.
a question?
There you go.
Did they actually hire for this, or is this just a posting that they can use to, do fraud things?
I don't know, but I'm sure. I'm kind of thinking. I do remember reading this in the news, so it's legit, or
No, I'm saying like you can. It's like how companies like they just put out postings because they're like legally obligated to or something, right? But they don't actually hire anyone. So I'm just wondering if this was one of those things like, oh, we'll put the job listing out there so like it doesn't look strange that this amount of money is now gone from the budget, but this amount of money is actually, going to, you know what I mean?
I don't know then. There you go. Kill that.
Well, Britain doesn't really need an army. Who are they supposed to protect Britain from?
Yeah, Starmer wants all the younger generation to sign up, doesn't he?
Well, these people will be last in line for the trenches, put it that way.
Okay. I think we'll move on from that. On a more lighter note, exclusive Starship Troopers remake in the works at Sony.
I haven't heard not a word about this since this
February,
slide.
end of February, everybody. Yeah.
Has anybody heard anything about this?
Nope.
I didn't even hear about this to begin with.
Same here.
I think we're all up in arms because with the way that everything's going on nowadays, it would have just been dog shit. And
absolutely.
far too late. They made it far too late. Anyway, Vex?
Neil Blomkamp is attached to write and direct, allegedly.
They're not going to come back and try and make it an allegory for, capitalism or something instead of.
Don't know.
Why bother though? The first film was terrific. So why bother doing this?
Yeah, the bugs will be the good guys.
Yeah,
it
the
still
Bugs-
holds up now. It doesn't deserve a remake.
Doesn't, yeah.
The bugs will be the good guys. Yeah, right.
Yeah. They should have made it 2 years. After the first original film, they should just put the second one straight into production.
I mean, if this is more closely an adaptation of the original material, then I'm for it completely, because the movie took a lot of creative license, and the Roughnecks TV series that was out in the 90s was superb. So if it's closer to the Roughnecks show, then I think it's a great idea. And Blomkamp's
if I remember correctly, it just popped in there. This was going to be more to the book. Yeah.
It's got a chance.
There's a rumor it's been canceled.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 8 months ago. So that would have been April.
Okay.
I tell you, Blomkamp just can't get a break, can he?
I know. Unluckiest. Unlucky. Okay, let's move on.
Unlucky.
March. Have we got any more supers? Don't think we have. Okay. Smarch, everybody. With Love, Megan is getting a second season. Netflix announced that the season 2 of the show starring the Duchess of Sussex will debut this fall.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no, that's bollocks. They filmed one season and split it up into two. Since the first one failed, they haven't spent a penny on this woman. This is just the second half of season 1, which was rated like 369th or something in streaming.
Didn't make a blip. Also, they have a deal with Netflix, so like it's unsurprising if it did get more seasons.
Let's move on then. Nobody likes Megan.
Yeah, no, Netflix canceled their original deal. They have a first look deal, which is meaningless. So I don't think even Netflix is giving them any more money.
The Royal Air Force has launched a desperate search for pilots after they discriminated against white men, which has left them with a shortage of combat-ready crews. This is the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a kind of a fuck around and find out moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Serves you right. But what does that tell you? That, the pilots they have aren't cutting the mustard either. So,
well, pale and male is stale.
Yeah.
You don't want that in the cockpits. Excuse me, crotch pits of your.
Well remembered. Remembered. Oh, maybe they could get those ex-firefighter women from LA to.
Yeah, but again, like, what did they need an Air Force for? The invasion is over.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, maybe they want to take out the native population, stop them from rebelling. I don't know.
Yeah, they need escorts.
Yeah,
for the boats.
That's it, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that is a good point.
Well,
maybe their navy will work. The British have always had a good navy.
Okay, let's do the next one because we're way behind. Obviously, this was going on this year, wasn't it? Environmentalists from around the world are flying in for the climate summit. This was where they chopped down miles and miles of the Amazon forest to build a road, wasn't it? Was it COP20?
Yeah, at this point, they are just rubbing our fucking faces in the shit. They are taking the piss, absolutely taking the piss, saying that we've all got to somehow do better with our carbon usage. And
you got to do better, Senator.
It is all such a scam. They fly out to these conferences, burning tons of fossil fuel, emitting all sorts of stuff into the atmosphere in their private jets to go out to their little climate summit. They tear down rainforests and do all sorts of other environmental damage so they can get together and tell us about how we are bad people and we're causing all of this damage to the environment and everything, when they're doing more damage in flying their planes out to this one thing than any one of us is doing driving our car for 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know what else? They got sustainability credits for building the road. So on paper, they were actually conserving. Yes.
That is taking the piss. That's absolutely taking the piss.
Yeah, they got their little climate indulgences. Yes.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Like, does anybody take this shit seriously anymore? Like, even Greta doesn't really talk about this crap.
Ian, do you take this shit seriously?
How dare you? No, I don't give a shit about this stuff at all.
I know that.
How dare you?
They're killing us. What can I say? And you know what? Right, it's gonna maybe in the next 10 years' time, it's gonna get so bad with these governments. There's gonna be like a big war, I reckon, where ordinary people are just gonna take to the streets with their pitchforks and their fire and raid the government.
Burn the witch.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they want, Ian. Just so they can get more surveillance in, more lockdowns, get the military on the streets. They can't wait to do that. They can't. They're just begging for an excuse.
How can you get more surveillance than you have now over there, though?
That's true too.
They'll find a way. Don't worry.
That question.
Okay.
Ask China. They'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Drones flying everywhere. Curfews. You name it.
Cameras on every corner tracking you with gait analysis and all sorts of stuff, so they know where you are every minute of every day, and then they start with the social credit scores.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought,
We have that now with the cameras, the gate flock cameras. We have that.
Yep.
It isn't even the cameras that they really need down there to like secure this, because already they fund all of these cartels that use the Amazon as kind of like secret operation areas, and locals don't want to go in the forest for that reason. So you don't really need to put any more security down there. You just keep paying the bad people to keep murdering innocents, and you do your job just fine.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Statues of old white men like the Duke of Wellington and Admiral Lord Nelson could be destroyed because they may be offensive to diverse modern public. Welsh government advises.
Fuck off. Seriously.
Oh, couldn't have said it better.
British police officers turned up at family home to arrest parents. Police arrested the parents and held them in a cell for 11 hours after they complained on WhatsApp about the teacher recruitment process at their daughter's primary school.
What?
Yeah, this was news the first time it happened. It happens 1,000 times a month now, so nobody gives a shit.
And this is WhatsApp, which should be in
Private.
Right? Yeah.
Well, no, they have somebody in the group that goes and squeals on everybody.
Yeah, I think the kid got booted out of the school as well, so the kid had to go to another school.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Sorry. The parents weren't allowed to drop their child off at the school after that.
Well, that's good.
From the child still went to the school, but the parents were banned.
No, then you pull the kid out of the school. You pull the kid out of school. If it was my kid.
Okay, the parents sued the police as well, I do believe.
Good.
It's good because you don't want your kid going to that kind of school to get that kind of crap education to begin with. So yeah, I think it's a good thing that's happened. Well, not that they got arrested or anything like that, but it's a good thing, I reckon.
Oh, back in a minute. Okay. Anything to add then? We're going to blast through these because, seemed like a good idea at the time.
Blasting!
Okay, April.
Blast them.
April, everybody. We haven't got any super chats, have we? Let me have a look. Here we go.
Yeah, you got one.
Tom Wrench, 2 pounds. Hello, Tom. Happy New Year, my friend. Anyone seen The Tiger yet?
The Tiger?
The Tiger.
Don't know what it is.
No idea.
Anybody? The Tiger?
Elaborate.
Yeah, it's a movie about a German tank crew, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, Oh, tiger tanks! I love tiger tanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my favorite tank of World War II, the King Tiger, amazing.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty good reviews around the mostly like a Movie Insider gave it a 5 out of 5.
Okay, is this an online movie? Yes.
I have no idea. It is a German movie.
Okay, I'm going to watch that then. Okay, that's the Tiger, everybody. Homework for me.
Huh. Well, I tried to look it up, and AI gave me the summary in German.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Put it in
I tried to
Google.
look it up. I got the Tiger King. So there.
Put it in Google. It'll translate it.
There you
for
go.
you.
Dr. Iceman wrenched. Oh, mate. It's pronounced Tiger.
Yeah,
Tiger.
Tiger.
Oh.
The tiger.
Yeah, Tiga.
Panzer.
Yeah. I thought it was pronounced holy crap, run.
M. Duke, 1984 wrench. Will spot. Oh, mate. WW11. Remember the good times compared to this stream. Yeah, let's move on. April. My plan was we could get this put to bed at 3 hours because I really don't want to do 2-part stream. Bonnie Blue's new stunt. Only fan star wants to beat her own record by bedding 2,000 men in 24 hours.
How did you do?
Yeah, she surgically added a couple more holes in order to make this possible. So
I was going to say, did she
It's a
shove it
savvy
in your
move.
outie belly button?
Oh,
To my recollection, this never took place. I think there was a lot of backlash on this one, and she never actually did this.
backlash or back scuttle?
Oh, dear.
think of all the disappointed men that were waiting to be number 2,000.
So the original, if I
Damn.
remember this particular stunt, maybe Vex knows, I believe this particular stunt, she was planning to be basically bound in a glass case or a plexiglass case
What?
with her, her parts accessible, and men would just come up and have their way with her.
No, that was the different one that she planned later. That's what
Was that
got
a
kicked her
different
off
one?
of. Yeah, that's what got her kicked off
Maybe,
of OnlyFans.
I thought these
Yeah.
were the same. I thought it was the same
No.
one. The
Is it
2000
David
men was the
Blaine?
same one.
No, she was going to be like an art exhibit that you could go and what?
David Blaine missed a trick, I think, when he did his glass spot. Vex,
Yeah,
anything to add before we vomit?
No, I don't think she beat this record this year, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah,
On that, we'll move on.
Blah.
A mother in Great Britain was arrested and jailed for hours after she took iPads away from her daughters so they would focus on schoolwork.
Does anyone know what the real reason was behind this? Because this seems like a bit of a farce.
I don't know.
I mean,
Don't
how is
know.
for arrest in any way or jailing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did you lead to an arrest for this?
Well,
Maybe
they were claiming child abuse.
The
I
kids
remember that
were,
part.
or the
Yeah,
police?
yeah.
Yeah.
because she'd have been arrested and probably thrown in the clink until
Bollocks.
what is?
The whole
This
thing.
whole story, yeah.
I don't know.
She was detained. She was detained on suspicion of theft because a man believed to be her ex-husband, ex-partner reported the
that was it,
iPads
yes.
as stolen.
Yes, that was it.
So the police tracked the devices to her house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
There you
But
go.
she
So
had
yes.
she had taken them
Exact-
from the two daughters
Mhm.
as a form of discipline so that they would focus on getting their schoolwork done. And he
So-
said he gave the kids the iPads, so she had stolen them. So it was more of a like
yeah.
ex-boyfriend breakup kind of a nasty vengeance thing than it was.
See, I told you it
about
was
the kids.
bollocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she
Amelia
took,
Bedelia wrenched the hello, Amelia. The kids used the
Bollocks.
iPads to contact the father who was separated from the mother. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay. Let's move on then. Christ.
Oh, more of this shit. Move along.
Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips racing to become the first woman to have in space following the Blue Origin trip. Anybody? It's not going to happen.
Yeah, they are decades past making that record.
Yeah, this the beginning of the year they were in some beef, basically some manufactured beef.
Beef
'cause they
curtains.
something like that, but this also never happened, and their beef fizzled out like in April.
Okay.
Yep.
Somebody closed the beef curtains permanently. Okay, let's move on. That was funny in my head.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, that whole Katy Perry trip in Blue Origin or whatever it was
Fucking hell.
was complete farce. So theirs isn't going to be any different, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Katy Perry, fuck me.
Yeah,
Not this
it's
way.
speculated that NASA actually had astronauts decades ago do that for experimental purposes. So
Doesn't
Oh, there you go.
surprise me.
they wouldn't make the record anyway. That's why I said decades away.
Pedro Pascal blasted hashtag Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling for her latest Transformer tweets, calling the author a heinous loser in a comment on Instagram.
Dude, you literally groom your fucking child co-stars. Shut the fuck up and go fuck yourself.
I'll just say allegedly.
Like, move on. Not allegedly. I think when you're talking to your 18, 19-year-old Last of Us co-star about how great it is to be fucking trans and your sexual preference at that fucking age when you're a 50-year-old man, that's a sexual predator to me. I don't give a fuck what you're into.
Okay.
Yeah, to be fair
Disgusting.
though, he thought he was talking to a potato, not a human being. So cut him some slack.
He never seems to get anxiety around Potato Face, does he?
No. Or large groups of men.
Man, if
All
that's what you-
allegedly. May, everybody.
Uh-huh.
May. Okay, I think we're doing okay now for time.
Don't say that. We'll fall behind again. Keep going.
Okay, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee. I think this is to do with the Supreme Court defining what a woman was in, when was it?
Yeah. And
May?
then the UK
Biological
improperly
speak-
defining it.
biological.
So
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
biological. Yeah.
yeah, they properly defined men and women as biological men and women.
Yeah, and then everybody just ignored it. Okay.
So much for the law in the UK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody just ignored it and carried on. Nothing. See, move along.
That tweet is from 2019. That's not even 2025.
I think it was something to do with the. I think Joe, was it Monahan or something? Was she a judge or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it was something like that. So basically, they were bringing J.K. Rowling was bringing back a tweet from a year previous saying, "Hey, if the Supreme Court says it, it's true. That's their job is to make this true."
Yeah.
and then saying, "Well, guess what? They just said the terms sex, man, and woman all have to do with biological sex, not your crazy idea of gender recognition." And so, now how does it feel? Basically.
Mm.
Let's move on.
Oh dear Lord.
Move along. It was a meme. That's it.
Yeah, I almost made this a clip in my sound library, and I played it for myself a couple times and realized it made me want to vomit every time. I heard.
Was this actually on the TV program though? Wasn't it?
It
Wasn't any?
was.
Yeah.
It was,
I'm
Yeah.
going to be a dad. Last
Yes.
was
I'm gonna be a dad.
So
If
you
you
can-
do, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say you can find the clip. It's like 2 minutes long, but they have intercourse, which is this: they get on top of each other while they're horizontal, and there's some fingering action,
Yep.
and then they're trying to escape or whatever. Like there's someone coming after them, and the chick that looks like a chick, she was actually fucking someone else. So because she
Yeah.
had sex with both Potato and that guy, she reveals while they're on the run from zombies that she's pregnant. And was Ellie's response is, "Oh, I'm going to be a dad." If you watch the scene in the game, she actually freaks out because she's like, "What are you doing getting pregnant during a fucking apocalypse? Do you understand how dangerous this is?" So They
Yeah.
swapped it for progressive reasons, even
Of
more
course.
progressive reasons in the
Of
shop,
course.
and the game was already super progressive.
Yeah. If you really want to experience this moment, hop on over to Robot Head's channel and watch his music video that he made from this moment, because that is still to this day one of the funniest things he's ever made. I die laughing every time.
Felt's the 5. Oh, my friend, wrenched. Sounds like a normal Friday night in Leeds.
Someone internet helped us. Like, where did they get the there's a lot of things that just didn't make sense in season 1 of the show. Like, somehow Diva Cups, the thing for periods, had been perfectly preserved, and people were just sharing it in this universe. So I don't know, man. Yeah, that was an actual scene in season 1.
Yep.
I remember, because she goes and she's looking for something in a shop, and then there's a zombie or whatever there, and then they go to a settlement, and she was trying to get pads when she got attacked, and then this woman comes in with a Diva Cup. He's like, here, like, we've all been sharing it since they're hard to find. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Well, we were getting caught up,
Sharing.
and we spent 20 minutes on Last of Us.
Okay, let's move on. Versailles enlists Transformer robots influencer Dylan Mulvaney to promote women's collection amid global brands sales decline.
What is
I
it
think
How's that
this is
worked
the
out
most-
for them?
Yeah. Move
I think
along.
This is
Back
the
off.
most. Oh, okay.
Pedro Pascal says, "Fuck people who try to make you scared while discussing America's politics chaos. Keep telling the stories, keep expressing yourself, keep fighting to who you are. Fuck the people, whatever."
Hey, Pedro, weren't you and your dad falsely impregnating women with eggs that weren't their own? Fuck off.
Yeah. And who's the one telling the stories that democracy's going to end? They're going who are telling the stories meant to frighten people? It's his team.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What
I'm
movie
starting to
was
think
this?
Brown is into Pedro.
No, it was promoting a movie, wasn't it?
Eddington.
Oh,
Eddington, I think is the
okay.
name of the movie.
Fuck it. Move on.
His parents are criminals from Chile, not refugees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We had the D-Day celebrations going on this year, or last year. A migrant boat forced the Dunkirk flotilla to divert on its historic crossing. The French Navy asked the British ships to get out of the way. It is one of the most important days in our history, and they are shoving them out the way. Sums it all up.
I just wish Christopher Nolan had included the migrant boat in his Dunkirk movie, so we could have seen like the full whole incident.
I don't remember hearing about this.
But it was a very hot topic at the time. It still is a hot topic, but during the summer when it's when they're all coming in hundreds, if not thousands, it's a hot potato, as it were. So,
yeah, wasn't Dunkirk just you guys all being racist anyway?
Possibly
Colonialist, yeah.
Let's move on. Or is it Dune?
That joke's making a comeback this year.
Okay. Oh yeah, Christmas. Yes. Let's just fucking blast through all this, folks. Oh my god.
Blech.
My boyfriend wished me luck and said, "Make us proud, have fun, take care." Any night after sleeping with 583 men in 6 hours. Is that good or bad?
What a fucking idiot.
Well, I
the
don't think
woman-
he said make us proud. I think he said make us a lot of money.
Yeah.
So next, this is going to be an Olympic sport, isn't it?
LA 2028. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Is this the woman that did the backdoor challenge and then she had to go?
What's the backdoor
yeah.
challenge?
Could be.
There was
She'll be in
another-
Depends.
Yeah, there was another of these OnlyFan women that did an anal only challenge and she ended up getting hospitalized.
Oh,
I don't think that was her.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm reading an article. So
Bummergeddon.
she confirmed she was suffering from ongoing bleeding and discomfort, which led her to being admitted to the hospital. She'd
Ugh.
previously spoken about having endometriosis, a condition that causes chronic pelvic pain. So she shouldn't have been doing this anyways if she weren't already supposed to not be doing this.
Let's move on.
She did an awful lot of sleeping in 6 hours. Man, I should look up what she's taken because
Okay, now we'll get to it. Okay. Greta Thunberg says she's willing to risk her life going to Anna. Of course, we all know it's a very risky mission, and we know that previous experiences with flotillas like this has resulted in attacks, violence, and even cases of death.
Yeah, the idiots on your boat might set it on fire. Can you imagine if she actually was put in a moment of danger, even one time for real? That little crazy nut job would freak the hell out. They've got escorts, they've got radios, they've got air support. Nothing she ever does is dangerous in the slightest.
Oh yeah, absolutely everything is performative. It's
Yeah.
all planned. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows the Israeli army will treat them just fine. She's never put herself in a position to be captured by Gazans or even Egyptians.
Let's do the next one. It didn't end well. World record, Greta Thunberg becomes the first hostage victim in history whose kidnappers' only demand is that she leaves.
It looks like she's flying a private jet back home too, huh?
Look out, she was so tortured.
Let's move on.
They probably didn't have any vegetarian meals on the flight.
She was busy. What month is this? June. She was obviously very busy. After a failed mission to a young angry person now shows up in Budapest. Rainbow flag flying, ready to offer unsolicited advice on how Hungarians should run their country, live from Budapest. Pride.
Well, she knows better, right?
Yeah.
She knows better than all of us.
Yep. Oh, didn't I see this week or this past week, Hungary, their president was out talking about how, basically laying out exactly how all of these migrant populations moving into European countries and everything. And everyone's like, no, you're not supposed to say that. You're not. You're giving away the grift.
I think he's closed his border, so they're having to pay the
$1 million
euros a day.
Would they let her into Poland because Poland's got pretty strict border control?
No, they wouldn't. No, Poland and Hungary are the two countries that are actually implementing smart, intelligent immigration policies. I bet you couldn't even get a tourist visa.
I would say Italy, Hungary, Argentina. Where else? Poland, did I say? Would be the places to move.
Yeah, as long as she's in Budapest, why doesn't she make a movie?
Let's move on then. July. Turns out the eco-warriors of Glastonbury were happy to litter farmland with litter, bags of feces and canisters of hippie crack. How utterly green and progressive.
Oh, yes, those trust funds kids.
Yep. Yeah, after sitting there and listening to Bob Villain say all sorts of terrible things about Jews and their country, then they left all their litter everywhere to be cleaned up.
Yeah. It looks like a Northern English river.
I think it does take about 2 to 3 weeks for it to be cleaned after Glastonbury site. It takes ages.
Is it the taxpayers who do that? Is that your money? Who pays for that?
No, that it'll be paid for by the ticketing, by the volunteers as well. So I would imagine the volunteers do it for free as well.
This this kind of thing happens in Toronto when they do the New Year's celebration at Town Hall, and they also do it whenever like the Raptors win basketball, and the taxpayer has to pay for the cleanup.
What is hippie crack? Is that like regular crack?
Laughing gas, probably.
Oh, okay.
When I used to go to Glastonbury in the 90s, we cleaned up afterwards and took all our crap home with us.
Yep. Same. Even just when I was growing up, it was like you don't throw your garbage around; you take it to the garbage can, or you take it with you.
Yep.
Didn't matter about all the policies. That was just your due diligence.
Here you go, not Z3PO, Rentschler, mate. Last good year was 1999, which ironically was the last year I went.
That's the year I went. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's Glastonbury of a bit. Indeed. Lily Phillips breaks world record.
What was the world record?
Oh no, Bonnie Blue dethroned. Don't know.
Well, I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
They're having a whore Olympics.
Yeah, it's
Indeed they are.
The record was like 1,000 men in a day, and I think Bonnie had like 1,000 and something. Now Lily Phillips has 1,113 men in a day.
In 12 hours.
I'm just
12 hours.
I'm just expecting an online video of both of them side by side on a king-size bed in slow motion with Vangelis's Chariots of Fire playing in the background.
Yeah, you're gonna have the best sponsors for adult diapers in a few years that they could possibly have.
It's funny because even the like the porn industry doesn't want to touch these women either, because they're taking business away by taking it to OnlyFans, but because they're perceived so poorly by the public, they don't even want that kind of thing on them in the porn industry. Ironically,
when the actual pornographers look down on you, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's like Doctor Who being too woke for Disney. It's like no, we don't want to go that far. Thank you. No.
Fluids, obviously. Okay, Ian, anything to add?
Nope.
Oh, here we go. This will perk Ian up. Ryan Johnson gave an update on his Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, good.
It was all very conceptual. There was never any outline or treatment or anything. Nothing really happened with it. We had a great time working together, and they said, "Let's keep doing it." I said, "Great." I would kick ideas around with Kathy. The short version is Knives Out happened. Now I'm busy making murder mysteries. It's the sort of thing, if down the line there's an opportunity to do it or do something else in Star Wars, I would be thrilled. But right now, I'm just doing my own stuff, and I'm pretty happy.
We got no plans. Great. Let's all announce the trilogy. Quick.
Really?
he's happy doing Knives Out 3, which was fucking terrible.
All of them.
I'm not interested in those onion films. Not interested in that at all.
Let's move on then.
Killed
He's
it.
a fucking idiot.
Killed it. Oh. Ryan Johnson says he had a great time watching The Rise of Skywalker. I had a great time watching it. JJ did the same thing with the third that I did with the second, which is not digging it up and undoing, just telling the story way that was more compelling going forward. I didn't feel resentful in some way. It's all stuff I love.
Yeah, I bet he had a great time watching it. I bet he was sitting there laughing his ass off at the disaster he created with his previous movie.
Yeah, I bet he didn't appreciate his entire film being retconned and erased. I'm sure he didn't like that.
Wasn't retconned enough.
Do you guys think that he knows how people really feel about his movie, Or is
Yeah,
he just
I
in a
think he
bubble?
knows.
Mm,
I think he knows. It's too big to ignore, kind of thing, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, the fact he hasn't gotten any new offers and he has to do these crappy Knives Out bullshit movies for Netflix.
And wasn't I can't, maybe it was in September, October. Didn't they basically cancel most of the Star Wars Disney projects moving forward as well? Or it was rumored that they were?
Yeah. They've announced like 5 times what they've actually gone and produced.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then.
Please move on.
Now we get to the heart of the matter.
Okay,
What was
Doc-
the oh sorry.
Doctor Who has received its first Emmy Emmy nomination in 62 years. Ian?
What was it for?
Is it JJ?
What was the Emmy for?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it was sound, wasn't it?
Something.
Best gay guy on TV ever, probably. I don't know. But seriously, this is
one
shit.
no one cares for.
Oh,
Exactly.
It was outstanding
Absolutely
choreography.
For what?
I'm not kidding. It was for
Oh
the
my
dance
God.
scene from the Devil's Chord. Like, I'm not surprised. I'd go so far as to say they may have deserved it.
Honestly, it's the worst thing that can ever happen to any TV show
Awful.
ever. This literally decimated Doctor Who. There's no coming back from this unless what they do is they go back to where Bacaldi was changing and literally just said fuck all the stuff that came after it. But they're not going to do that though. They're not going to do that.
There you go. It's dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not even resting. Go Swaffers.
Not even resting.
No, it's not interesting.
Who
It's
remembers
dead.
this? A new Judge Dredd movie.
Oh yeah.
I did not know this. What?
It's not.
Taika
It's not.
Waititi is directing. Drew Pearce is
He's
writing
not
the
doing
script.
anything.
Is it not
Titty's
happening?
not doing anything. It's not happening. It's not. It's not happening. The Titty doesn't know what he's doing. They just put this out. Culture. Was it Culture Crave? What the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? No, I don't think this is happening at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna back Ian. I don't think this is happening either because Rebellion, the company that owns the Judge IP, they're pretty notorious for not selling it off, first of all, but they've been very careful about what film adaptations have come of this IP since they acquired it in 2000. So I highly doubt that they're going to give it to some fucknut like Taika Waititi.
That's right.
Well,
This
they
is
are.
fake news, I think.
No, they are developing a movie, but they've been shopping it around to studios for almost a year, and nobody is buying. Nobody is biting.
Despite their claims of having strong interest, no studio has picked this up. So it's literally nothing but a concept at this point. Nobody has agreed to actually make this.
Yeah, it can stay that way, you know.
Okay.
Oh.
New trailer for Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
Has that been released yet by any chance?
Oh,
Has this been released?
A
couple of weeks. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We're not bothered about
So you guys are going to review it here then?
that. No. Okay.
I'll watch Disparu review it.
Okay.
That'll be
Migrants have been moved from the Bell Hotel in Epping into the luxury 5-star, laughably named Britannia Hotel in Canary Wharf that even houses a swimming pool. Yeah.
What?
Everybody was up in arms about this.
It's moved into. Oh my god.
£450 a night hotel.
This is just happening for you guys now. This has been a thing in Canada for years.
And they were doing this in in 2023, 24. They were doing this in New York, taking over 4-star hotels and filling them full of migrant. Yes.
They were giving them luxury apartments in Massachusetts with a $50,000 a year cash allowance. And they destroyed the properties, the litter, the pollution. I wouldn't be surprised if that swimming pool looks like a sewage treatment plant.
I was just going to say, I bet this looks like the Thames right now.
Yeah, it looks like the Thames. It probably looks Well, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
I think the cheapest room was 450 quid a night, and they just completely hired out the entire hotel. I would assume there were more expensive rooms.
Yeah. Well, we know who's making money off this and who's pushing the policy now. The hotel lobbies, for one, all of the, what do they call it? Not the concierge. No, it's the lobby that does the entertainment, hotels, food, concessions lobby.
The lobby.
Yeah, because now they're no longer having to fill their hotels with customers. They're getting automatic payments for the government, and they're not having to do anything.
Yep.
So that was the thing in Canada, because they started doing this a while ago, and because tourism, like national tourism, was down just among Canadians. So a lot of the hotel chains made deals with the government. The government subsidized the nightly cost for all of these refugees and new migrants to come and stay in the hotels. And almost every hotel had reported there's a lot of trash. It wasn't being properly maintained. There was a lot of on-site violence and violence in the area surrounding the hotel, reported by local residents. So I'm surprised it took this long to come to the UK.
Okay, let's move on then.
Yeah, Body Blue could go there. 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak.
Yep.
3 birds with 2 holes. I don't know.
I think we've got a super chat. Bit of an edgy super chat from Sir Melvin of Deeply. Hello, mate. Wrench, Dupoons, up Israel, General Nazi, 4th, right, assholes. Damn.
Based Melvin, I can almost forgive you for some of your other takes with that super chat.
And on that bombshell, let's move on.
Roll on.
Roll on.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Trigger warning.
Footage has released. Breaking footage has been released of Hollywood actress Cynthia Erivo playing Jesu in Hollywood Bowl's Jesus Christ Superstar, and Adam Lambert as Judas. Oh, what a surprise.
It would be hilarious if the white-haired guy goes, I want to buy an argument.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
It looks like a horrible demon from hell, doesn't it? Creeping up on some white guy, doesn't it?
She looks like
absolutely demonic.
Yeah, when the xenomorph turns sideways, that's what it looks like.
Damn.
I'm telling you, if they finally make a Left 4 Dead adaptation, just put her in whiteface, and Cynthia Erivo is a 10 out of 10 witch casting. 10 out of 10.
Why didn't they? I mean, it would have been so much of a no-brainer. Why didn't they just cast her in the lead for the Nosferatu movie?
Very good.
Because then I wouldn't think Nosferatu was bonable, so I'm thankful that they didn't do that.
And on that bombshell,
that's my Cynthia Erivo face.
Or is it? Oh,
there we go.
Reaction 2.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll sleep tonight. Okay, let's move on then. Shoplifters are scumbags. The police need to go after each and every one of them. Make sure crime never pays. This was a shop. Was it a guy who sells vintage 80s stuff? Who put that sign up on the door, and he got a knock on the door from Plod.
Why?
Because he put a sign. Due to scumbags shoplifting, please ask for assistance to open cabinets. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hate speech. They should. He should sell fiddle faddle. That way, you'll get a really good defense.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So would the UK still consider this hate speech if he had just locked all the cabinets and just put, please ask for assistance? It's just because he used the word scumbags. That's why it's hate speech.
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Yes.
When did scumbags become a hate speech term?
When
it's not
somebody
identifying a race
punch
or
my
anything.
face. Oh, mate. When somebody was offended, yeah.
Yep. That's all it takes. Somebody gets offended and they say, "Oh, see, someone might be shoplifting because they need it. So they're not scumbags. Why would you say that about people who are in need? You're an awful person. Of course, this is a guy who runs a tiny little vintage retro clothing shop where having a few $100s worth of his stock stolen takes food out of him and his family's mouths for a week.
Wait. If you're offended by the word scumbag, doesn't that mean you yourself are a scumbag?
Yes, but you're not supposed to be called that.
Yeah, you have to
That's the
understand.
thing. Yeah.
Especially if you're walking out the shop with merchandise under your arm.
Yeah, you have to understand, Vax, it's not quite Canada over there. They haven't been ordered by the government to surrender their merchandise to thieves yet.
Yes, and you must remember that women being called women can be offensive, or men being called men is also offensive. Those terms are also quite literally accurate, and they still are considered offensive. So yes, of course, calling someone a scumbag.
I didn't know
offensive.
that the word scumbag was an offensive word. I thought that was just that's the way to call someone a fuckhead without saying fuck.
It's offensive if they decide it's offensive. You see, that's how it works. Their idea of speech and having it be free is that you're only allowed to say things that don't offend me. So if I decide it's offensive, then it's offensive speech. That's all it requires.
Punchable Face Wrenched. The young ones were from Scumbag College.
This is hilarious, actually. I'd never heard of this.
Well, it wasn't just like the cop calling Stop Oil a cult, accurate, but offensive.
I know, but like the word cult is, I feel like, a lot stronger of a word. Like scumbag is just so like, it's such a passively like negative word. Like no one really, it doesn't even come up in a top 20 list of insults when you ask people about it's strange. That's all.
You haven't watched enough 70s cop shows from the United States.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
If he called them daffodils and they decided that was an offensive term, he'd be hauled in by the cops.
Well, daffodils
That's just
are
how
yellow,
it works.
and Asian people are yellow.
There you go.
Therefore,
there you go. See, there you go. So it's an offensive term, and he deserves to serve jail time. Exactly.
If it had put due to shoplifters thieving, but that's a note of somebody who's just had enough, isn't it?
Indeed.
Anyway,
Oh.
Russell T. Davis says Doctor Who will not define his legacy in the end. My heart will always be with the things that I own.
Too late.
Yeah, the hell it won't.
Too late. He's got a little 21-year-old guy he's banging now, and it's too late. This is his legacy. This is what people remember him for, destroying Doctor Who. So
Dr. Watts.
I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't.
He says his heart will be the things that you own. Well, what you own, RTD, is destroying Doctor Who. You own that.
Yeah, people don't get to define what their legacy is. That's for history.
Right.
And
Swapper's too woke for Disney.
Well, yeah, they dropped it, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, why? I don't think that was the reason, really. I think there was.
Nor do I.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I think the reason why they dropped it is because people weren't watching it, and they were paying for it. Most of the
lot of money
came from Disney, and they were like, if nobody's watching it, why are we paying for it? And then they're like, fuck this, we're out. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't because they were too woke for Disney, because Disney is definitely fucking woke right across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah, they were too much of a failure for Disney, which actually allows for upward failure.
It wasn't going to do them any favors putting it on Disney Plus, was it?
No.
Nope.
It didn't do them anything. Again, right, this man is responsible for literally, you thought Chibnall had done damage to Doctor Who. This guy decimated it, and it literally is dead now.
And he had the goodwill of everybody on side.
He did, yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Oh, Fat Lobber's comment, by the way.
This one?
Yes, the one.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? Right? What's interesting? I don't know about you guys, right? Sometimes when you're reading a newspaper or a magazine or online, and they show you a serial killer, right? And they show the picture of the serial killer, and you look at that face, and you think, "Yeah, I can see that. I can see he's a serial killer just by his face, right?" When I look at Russell T,
Series killer.
I think, yeah, I can see arrogance. I can see arrogance in his face. I can see queerness in his face. I can see just someone who really does hate the norm. I can see it in his face. I never saw it before, but now I can. You know?
Yeah, in his defense, Doctor Who scored very high on the bummometer.
On Ian's note, yeah, I don't know who this is, but he looks like a map.
Yeah.
He looks just like Swapper's avatar, actually.
Not far off.
He looks like a hedophile. A hedophile. Do you know what I mean? He does. When you see those
Something like that,
pictures of
yeah.
him, it just looks like it. That face.
It's the exact same facial expression that Ryan Johnson has in all of his promo from doing The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Let's move on then.
Oh my God.
Who remembers the Cracker Barrel rebrand?
God. Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Disastrous.
Why
Yeah,
did she do that to herself?
Ozempic.
Because Hollywood, I don't know.
She's psycho.
That's what Ozemparexia looks like right there.
Yep.
That's a
Yep.
perfect example.
Her
And also,
dad fucked her. That's why she looks like that.
Oh.
Cracker Barrel ain't doing so well at the moment.
I was gonna say, like, this was such a dumb fucking thing to trend on the internet because I remember like Trump weighed in on it too. And before this happened, no one gave a fuck about Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel wasn't doing particularly well. In fact, they had no like financial benefit from this whole thing trending as a meme. I think their stock value actually dropped even after the reverse. So this was one of those things where it was clear that people from both sides of the like kind of like political cultural aisle were just using this to score points or dunk on each other, but didn't actually care about the outcome of. This was so fucking dumb. This shouldn't have been a thing.
Well, to be fair, older people did still care about Cracker Barrel, but the food quality had declined already so far under similar management that's why their stock was going down. And instead of just making the food better, they decide to spend half of the company's entire evaluation on a rebrand. Where you just could have started making where you just could have improved the food, go back to the way you were making it before.
They rebranded, changing the logo, getting rid of the family aspect of it, bringing beer and liquor into the stores, which they have not had in a long, ever. And then also the redesigning the interior of the stores, taking away every last bit of the charm and historical interest in the inside of it, and just making them these plain white walls with some stupid art on them. So they basically took away everything that made Cracker Barrel unique in just trying to appeal to a bunch of white women in California. Essentially, that was it. That was all they wanted.
Yeah. And the food there used to be pretty damn good, man. They had a killer chicken pot pie, but they went from fresh biscuits to microwave biscuits, and all the food was boiled in a bag instead of freshly made. And that's why the company started declining like that. But they wanted to cut back on staff and kitchen and food costs and everything else. And they learned when your stuff sucks, nobody wants to buy it.
Is living in LA, is it really bad now, living in LA?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a nightmare, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a demilitarized zone, man. I'm not kidding. There are homeless people on all of the sidewalks downtown. You can step on a syringe while you're going from Barney's over to, Starbucks.
What about
Barney's is closed, but
what about the rich areas? Are they still going?
The gated communities,
the
gated areas are fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
they have had a few notable break-ins, though, which just goes to show how bad it's getting. And if the rich people suffered the consequences of their ideas, they would have different ideas, but they don't.
Never.
Because my friend lives in LA. She's English, and She doesn't seem to have any trouble. I've seen pictures and stuff like that, and she seems to be okay down there. So I'm just wondering. I was
There
just
you go.
wondering.
Not seems to be wrenched. West Hollywood is really bad.
Yeah, where does she live and what's her income bracket, Ian?
Well, her income bracket isn't very good. She's a presenter, so she's got a place in LA. She does a lot of presenting in LA, and then she does stuff in Germany as well. I'm assuming she's got like a work permit to work in LA.
Yeah, she probably gets a lot of perks too. So they like provide her a place to live. She doesn't actually have to go and find one like that.
Okay. Let's move on.
And she hangs around with the hootie tooties, even if she isn't one.
Okay, that's Cracker Barrel. They put everything back to how it was, didn't they?
Has she gotten better then? What's the actress called in the last picture?
Miley Cyrus.
She gotten better? Does she look better now?
Oh no,
no. No.
Don't know.
Okay. Nicola Sturgeon. No.
Nope.
Who's this one? No.
Lauren Gunderson, who worked on Lightyear, responds to Snoop Dogg's criticism of the film's been couple. A key character needed a partner, and it was so natural to write she instead of he. As small as the detail is in the film, I knew the representational effect it could have. I'm proud of it. To infinity, love is love.
She's very proud of the effect that this representation had, in that it basically helped to kill this film, which almost no one saw, and it lost many, many millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's only natural to her because she's a lesbian, which is the only reason she even has a job, because it's not like she's a talented writer that worked her way to the top.
She's a deep
ding, ding.
Of course.
She's got the finger on the temple, so she's a deep thinking.
Yeah, she's got bird hands on the other one. She's hiding that.
She kind of looks like she smells like a yeast infection.
It's entirely possible.
Oh, dear.
Swappers, what do you think? What do you say? Trifecta?
Yeah, pretty much.
Trifecta, everybody. Hashtag trifecta.
Yeah, I have to say, though, since she's probably getting that thing pressure washed daily, it's probably not a yeast infection.
Okay, and on that bombshell.
How dare you?
Almighty, climate change activist announces she's going to sail across them in her third attempt to break the siege. Okay,
wait, why is it a slide from Snow White?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
September. Do you remember?
Do you remember when it was September?
Nobody knows the words to that song. No one.
Get out 2 hours 30 for looking at September, everybody.
I know the chorus.
Okay. Going back to the previous story, she turned back straight away, 20 miles.
Yep.
Back.
And then they stopped, and well, maybe we'll get to it in another week here. They claimed they were attacked by drones from Israel, and actually it was a dumbass on their own boat that shot a flare off and set their boat on fire.
Yes,
yeah.
Ex Flavius X Range Sport. Bruno, are you trying to make? No.
Well, what? Doesn't anybody tell her that hairstyle is just rubbish on her?
Lord Farquhar, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Lord Farquhar.
Okay, we'll move on from that. Okay.
What again?
We'll move on from.
How dare you?
What's this one?
Okay. This was the Berks and Buckinghamshire Football Association soccer. Yeah? The Bucks FA have provided a list of terms they deem offensive.
Oh, this shit.
So you got so you're not allowed to say certain phrases, but you have to replace it with something else. So don't say, so come on lads. You say come on team, do you? Linesman, assistant referee. Christian name, given name. Bring your wife, bring your partner. Ladies and gentlemen, hi all. Guys, everyone. Mother, parents, carer. He, she, assuming, they, if unsure. You must be married with kids. Do you have any family joining today? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a partner?
How are they going to enforce any of this shit?
They can't.
Well, I
Yep.
guess you get fired if you
Yeah.
are.
I mean, it's happened. It's happened. This
look
is
at the
something
cops.
this is something that's been going on in academia for many years now.
Yeah.
They've been trying to redefine language to, for a small group to be able to decide that these are the words that you're allowed to say, and you're only allowed to address people in a certain way. There's things that you can't do, things you can't say, words you can't use, and they, by manipulating the language, they are manipulating the way that you think. They're
Yeah.
literally policing your thoughts by changing the language that's available to you, and this has been going on for years.
And that was the
Yes.
theme from George Orwell's 1984. They
Yes, it
changed
was.
the language and they changed the
Yeah.
thought. Although, Brown, I have to say, that slide you skipped, wasn't that Greta getting kicked off her own boat by her own crew? That would have been a good one.
Yes, it was.
I think
Move
we're
along.
still zoned out by
Moving
that.
on.
Okay, let's do the next one then. Hey,
October.
October, everybody. Don't forget, we've got a poll running, folks. So if you've not voted,
Oh,
please
God,
vote.
this.
Okay,
Ah,
noticed
this.
in these Amazon James Bond digital posters, they removed all the guns and given awkward poses. Welcome to a world where promoting James Bond 007 needs to be done without his sidearm.
This James Bond under Amazon is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be really, really progressive and stupidly woke. Everybody
Well, it
knows
certainly
this.
fits with that new First Light game, right?
That's
Because
right.
man, he might as well be Greta Thunberg in that. I'm not kidding.
There's a couple of new documentaries about Bond. That's on. I don't know if it's new, but they're very professionally done. And if it's all true, yeah, it's because of Barbara Broccoli that the tide changed for James Bond.
Yeah. Okay, we'll show you the
woman
posters.
stuff
Can
in
you hear me?
there.
Posters. These are all the posters.
Crap.
At least they didn't put a walkie-talkie in his hand every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
My favorite of these is the GoldenEye one. It just makes no sense. Why is
I
his
was gonna
hand
say,
up here?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It looks completely unnatural, of course, because
He's
he's not
scratching
holding
his
a
shoulder.
weapon.
Well,
Yeah,
the
scratching
the
his shoulder.
Spectre one was funny too because he's got the gun holster there on his
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
and it makes
Yeah.
no sense to have that anymore.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, at least in that one, all they did was crop the picture. They didn't use AI and some other, Photoshop or something to remove the gun from the picture. They
Do you
just
know,
cropped it
like
off.
Star Wars, for me, it stopped at Return of the Jedi. And James Bond, it stopped for me. Casino Royale, that's where it stopped. The other,
Yeah. I
Craig
can't
ones
help
are
but
awful.
notice how natural Daniel Craig looks as a woman here, though. He really does.
Yeah.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh.
Yeah, can't stand Daniel Craig as Bond.
I actually
Nope.
didn't watch all the Craig Bonds. I watched Casino Royale, and
Yeah.
I stopped there. I haven't watched the other four.
Casino Royale was good.
Yep.
The rest of them were absolute shit, as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
I just don't
Yeah.
like him as Bond. Like he doesn't
Nor do
look or
I.
feel like Bond, and his comments about the role really turned me off from wanting
Yep.
to watch any of his Bond movies.
Yeah,
just
I did
think- I
watch
just
a
think it-
comp. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's all right.
I watched a compilation of Eva Green getting wet in her dress,
Oh, yes.
even though I didn't watch the whole movie.
Yeah, I
That
just
was
think
nice.
Daniel Craig looks like a foot. That's
Well,
He's-
he
Wow.
now he looks like Sid James now. I don't know if you know guys who know Sid James. He looks like Sid James now. It's ridiculous. He's so ugly. Look, right. The first film, he was okay looking. You could tell he's like, but then as it went on, he got older and older. And in the last film, he just looks really old. I'm like, even Roger Moore looked better than him when he was at that age. I just honestly, his Bond just literally destroyed James Bond, as far as I'm concerned. Really did. No,
Did?
destroyed it. Yeah.
I never even watched Time to DEI. I didn't watch that.
Don't.
Yeah, me
Don't.
neither.
Don't.
Well,
I did
I'm
see
sure-
the one scene. Yeah.
A one and done for me, that.
I'm sure he's both on steroids and Ozempic, and they're fighting it out in his body to see who's going to win. One
It's
wastes you, the other builds you up.
It's funny, right? Because it's funny how they twist things. So there's this new documentary out. As I sent a link to Ian, and the last one they're talking about No Time to Die. It's funny how they twist it. They goes, yeah, it was so powerful that they left the audience speechless, and it was a really good one to go out on. The audience was speechless because they couldn't believe what you did in that film. They were depressed. I'm telling you, I've only seen it once. And when I went to see it with my mum, right, because my mum loved James Bond, and after that film, everybody's walking out of the cinema like somebody had died.
Yep.
That's how bad it was. It really was bad. What an idiot to say things like that. It was a really great film, and we did something that nobody else, no other Bond did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You killed him.
Killed the fan
You
base.
twat. Yeah.
Okay.
Idiots.
Let's do the next one. Okay.
Lenny Henry.
Comedian Lenny Henry wants Britain to pay 19 trillion in slavery reparations. That's the funniest thing he said since 1983.
Yeah, where do these fuckers think money comes from?
Money tree?
Yeah, because what he's saying is
Wants
he
to
wants
be in
you to
tree?
pay
I don't know.
him. Well,
How
when
does someone like Lenny Henry, who was like praised for his humor, his TV shows, that most of England liked him when he was in his prime,
Yeah,
and he
they loved
suddenly
him, yeah.
ends up like this?
Eeh.
I don't understand.
yeah,
really
that's not
don't
even the
understand.
dumbest thing he said last year. He said something very recently that was even dumber, more idiotic.
There is not one argument for reparations that isn't
Exactly.
riddled with all kinds of idiocy and nonsense. It is ridiculous. There's absolutely no argument for reparations and for slavery and all this stuff anywhere that makes any sense whatsoever. If you go beyond just the basics of, well, you should give us money, then it just all falls apart. It's nonsense.
I don't
Yeah,
understand how he got to this point. Sorry, carry on. Go on.
No,
There you go.
if you-
UK GDP is 2 trill. So, Sulio, by the way, I mentioned. Don't know where the 19's coming from.
yeah,
But Ian agrees with me, right? Ian, he was the only black guy on TV that had that success, that huge success in the UK, right, Ian?
Yeah, we loved
Do you
him. We
remember
loved
when
him. He was on
everybody
Tiswas.
loved
We loved
him.
him. We loved him.
He started from 17 years old, and suddenly
New
he was like
faces.
the
Yeah,
biggest,
new
yeah,
faces.
the biggest thing on British TV, and he
Yep.
ends up like this. It's so sad.
Yeah, if he wants free money, just throw away your passport and pretend you're a refugee. You'll get all that free stuff.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Let's yeah, 3 of a Kind was good as well. Let's move
Yeah.
on. You can have a
What?
You can have a pint at 9 a.m. or
Um,
15 sugars in your tea, but thanks to dictator Sakir Starmer, don't dare have a hot chocolate or mocha refill in Wetherspoons. Only one drink allowed, no refills, everybody, because of the sugar. Nanny
Well, that's what they say. I think it's because of the chocolate, because chocolate makes people happy, and they don't want you being happy.
That was something to do with it. Okay, let's move on. It was true, by the way.
Can you buy another one, or can you not even do that? It says
No,
free
you can't.
refills.
You have to buy another one.
Okay, so you
Yeah, well,
can get it.
no.
You just have to pay.
No, it's not true, because like I was there middle of, was it October? No, December. I mean, I went for a thing with my sister, and yeah, it was, you could refill it. I don't know what this is talking about. Anyway. Oh,
Moving on?
Ian's that. Yeah, Ian's things. He says mute. Ian's mute. I don't know what's going on.
Hear me?
Yeah, these. Oh, there he is.
My mic quit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
we'll
mic
move
fell
on, yeah.
over.
It did. Okay,
Who's
who saw
this?
this? Woman is fined £150 for pouring coffee
Oh,
down
yes.
drain
Yeah.
outside West London station.
Why didn't she just throw it in a trash can?
Because it was wet.
Because it was
She
full of
didn't wanna-
liquid.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
she
still
didn't wanna-
again
Yeah.
the trash bag is meant to carry liquid stuff too. So
Not in
why is she
England.
pour-
Yeah, no,
Cheap bags,
not
cheap
here.
Black bags. Yeah.
Yeah. What if she peed down the drain? Would she have been fined?
or shat
Maybe.
down the drain?
Well,
Waffle stomp.
She was pouring liquid, which would have been diluted anyway. And she wasn't even putting the cup down, because I would assume she'd have put the cup in the bin. She was just pouring the liquid to stop the bin from filling up.
This is a bit confusing because coffee isn't one of those things that you regulate to pour down the drain anyways, because it's not a fat. So why does it matter if it's going down a drain?
yeah, won't it all end up in the same place?
Yeah. Literally something, some coffee dregs like that. It's not going to affect anything.
Well, I think she was
if it's yeah, go ahead.
It's just a stupid joke. I think she was giving coffee to the turtles, I reckon. This is where they live, don't they?
To the sewer gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
Yeah.
it's in poor taste either way. I agree, but it's like it's not a drainage issue. Coffee's not going to do that.
No, exactly.
Yeah, imagine throwing Bonnie Blue down the drain. How much liquid is
Trust me, they have no problem with certain people who've come into the country pissing all over the streets or whatever. But throwing some coffee down a drain, absolutely not acceptable.
I think she
Keep
got the
kicking Christmas trees
£150
over.
Yeah, rescinded, I think, after the big media stink. But anyway.
Yeah.
November.
What's in November? Oh, I was about to say, is it shooty? But obviously not.
Who remembers this? J.K. Rowling calls out British women's magazine Glamour for awarding 9 Transformer men the Women of the Year award. I grew up in an era when mainstream women's magazines told girls they needed to be thinner and prettier. Now mainstream women's magazines tell girls that men are better women than they are.
Again, can't these people see that it is an attack on women? It really is, right across the board with everything.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, or maybe the women didn't get thin and pretty enough. They should have listened.
They don't see it as attack on women because it's women that are championing this shit.
Yeah, I know, but the women that are championing it, don't they see it's an attack on them? They can't see
No,
it's
because women are fucking morons. That's why. Of course, they won't see that.
Wouldn't go that far. I mean, JK's not. She can see it.
JK is still a radically progressive woman. The only thing she doesn't agree on is the trans stuff. She's pro LGBT, pro gay, all of that stuff still.
Yep. She's race swapping characters in her next version of Harry Potter. She is down for almost every liberal cause you can think of.
Yeah,
Nice.
except
for men intruding on women's spaces. That's
And
the
she
only
doesn't-
thing.
and she doesn't see the connection between the other thing she believes and why that is happening.
Nope.
Oh, she doesn't have to.
At least she hasn't admitted it yet.
Yeah,
She's rich. She doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, she's beyond rich. She is wealthy.
She's mega rich. She just doesn't give a shit anymore, does she? She's in a great position.
Oh yeah,
she can do all this.
She's got FU money, no question. I mean, she doesn't.
The government won't even go after her because she could just. She's got more money than the government, so the lawyers would have problems. Anyway, okay, let's do the next slide. I will need to reset my mic. It's playing up tonight.
Oh yeah, this woman. Take your hat off to her.
Yes, seeing the term "pregnant people" popping up on the teleprompter, and then instead momentarily pausing and then correcting the term to say "women." Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Then she was censured. She was taken off the air because of her facial expression.
No, they put her back on the air.
Yeah.
They did, didn't they?
They did
Yeah,
eventually.
but-
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. She was
They
taken off
misinterpreted.
temporarily though.
Yeah, they misinterpreted her Botox as attitude.
No, I take my hat off to her. She definitely went out of way to correct that stupid line in the teleprompter.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Really
you
did.
have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
They've been doing that over here too, with all kinds of different stuff and documentation, changing stuff so that it doesn't say women, or it doesn't say pregnant mothers. It says pregnant people, stuff like that. It's disturbing and sick. Thankfully, there's since the election of Donald Trump and him coming in, they turned the tables on that stuff real fast and started forcing a lot of these groups to start putting more legitimate real language back into this stuff and getting rid of this pregnant people nonsense.
This was the the meeting, the inquiry. After it was several months after when she said this, and she did bring the BBC into disrepute by the facial
She did, yeah.
expression.
She did. But also, she won, and they put her back on.
Good for her.
Because the BBC.
Hold on. The BBC had a problem with this, but not with Jimmy Savile raping kids on their property.
Absolutely. But that's the BBC.
The thing is,
you.
I think people complained about this. That's the problem. People,
Oh,
But
yeah,
that's the
nobody,
thing.
Yeah.
nobody
The
complained about Savile.
The BBC is burying themselves. They really are going to die soon, the BBC, unless they change course.
Well, just a couple of weeks ago, Bella Ramsey she held a press conference to demand that the store Motherhood, which sells, pregnant women related stuff, change their name to be more inclusive.
Is it because Bella Ramsey will never get fucked by a real man?
I don't think she will ever shop
everybody.
there. That is true.
From the hip, everybody. Okay. River Cherwell in Oxford has become super dump. 20 feet. This is still ongoing as well. 20 feet deep, 500 feet long. Mound of rubbish that's been dumped into the River Cherwell in Oxfordshire.
Oxford should be ashamed of themselves, right? Because that is a very rich area, Oxford. There's money there. Why have they allowed this to happen?
Okay,
Idiots.
They've been trying to clear this up, but as soon as it's been cleared up, people are putting more shit back in.
Well, they should stop that, shouldn't they? They should have cameras up and see who's doing it and stuff like that. And seriously, they've got the money.
They know who's doing it. Isn't that Glastonbury though? Like I'm confused
that's
now.
not Glastonbury. No.
Yeah,
it's not Glastonbury.
they know who's doing it. That's precisely why they're not stopping it.
We should expect the Morse to arrest them, shouldn't they? Bloody hell.
It's racist to try to stop marginalized groups from throwing their trash in the river.
Okay, the dumping was done over a 9-month period. It's not good.
They could easily get rid of that. Easily.
Well, they're trying to get rid of it, but people are just filling it back up again. Anyway, let's move on. Parents ask babies for consent before changing diapers.
Oh, move on. This is pathetic.
That was in Australia, everybody.
I'm hearing an echo.
Echo. Swappers.
Just on the trash mountain thing. Sorry, I know I'm like 2 slides late. But on the trash mountain thing, don't you guys have there's government rules and regulations for that? Just not on an environmental front, but on a toxicity level?
Yeah.
Not to do this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
So why?
It's against a lot of fly tips on its most basic form.
There's certain people who are not required to follow the law.
Yeah, Vex, this is brown
Criminals.
people's trash, and to stop it, they would have to be racist.
It's confusing to me because the UK is also so pro environment and pro sustainability, and you don't even have to bring race into this. It's just garbage being dumped. So
people just it's just people dumping. Yeah.
It's just silly.
The people who are doing the dumping is the problem. They can't. They can't admit that.
In London, we have 3 things, don't we? We have one thing for food, one thing for plastic, and one thing for just ordinary rubbish.
Same here. Yeah.
So I don't
Maybe they
understand
could,
why it's not that bad. Really?
Maybe they could transplant the trash road to the Amazon forest, because you could drive on that and you wouldn't have to cut down trees.
Unironically, that would be a sustainable option to get people.
Yeah, yeah.
Greta Thunberg has been banned from entering Venice for 2 days and fined €150 after she poured green dye into the city's Grand Canal. Local authorities called it another act of vandalism that harms both the city
And why
and...
didn't she get arrested?
They couldn't get
Why didn't
the
they throw away
dye.
the key?
The dye had damaged the architecture.
Yeah, they couldn't get it off, and it
Couldn't get it
probably killed some fish. Finding her 150 euros is ridiculous. She's rich. What they needed to do was to throw her ass in jail and fine her millions.
Except that all of this is performative,
yeah.
and it is all staged. There's nothing about this. She knew exactly how much she would have to pay in fines, and it was all set up before she stepped 1 foot in that boat, before any of that went in the ground. It's all performative and staged, all of it.
Well, she should have had the number bigger because it would have been more impressive.
Why did she do it? What was the point of the green
She's
dye?
an idiot.
She was doing a tribute to Futurama, Slurm. She's a big fan of Slurm. On that Slurm bombshell.
Oh God, what is this? Oh no, I remember this.
Yeah.
The gay sheep.
Fashion
gay
designer claims he only uses wool from gay sheep because homosexuality is part of nature. Los Angeles-based designer Michael Schmidt has debuted a knitwear collection from gay sheep, claiming the sheep use the wool for same-sex partners.
Does he know the sheep are gay because they're okay with when he fucks them?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. Yes.
Allegedly.
And every sweater comes with a certificate of bumming on the tag. So.
I'm sorry, if you're selling something like gay animals, I know for a fact that you're just fucking those animals. That's all that tells me.
Okay, did we say at the time this was genius marketing? So people would talk about his product.
Yes, you did.
There you go. Let's move
and
on.
It is, yeah.
For that. Hero fireman who allowed colleagues to use the term fireman after a woman complained loses unfair dismissal. Who remembers this one?
Yeah, how many lives has he saved in his career versus her?
He's got bravery medals and stuff like that. I think if I remember correctly, she was a ex-England rugby player as well who was offended and got paid compensation.
Yeah, wasn't it like 40,000 pounds or something?
Like that.
Yeah, at least she looks like she might be able to save a cat or two. She's not completely useless.
And remember, this is not that this guy said fireman repeatedly. He simply allowed other colleagues to say it. He didn't tell them off when they used the word fireman. He got in trouble for actions of other people and not correcting them. It's ridiculous.
There you go.
Another reason why women shouldn't be in the workplace.
What about strippers?
They have their own workplace and they are usually controlled and dictated by men. So there's the difference.
Ah, okay, good.
Okay, we're getting to the end now, folks. Thank fuck. Okay, December. It's we'll be on the up from this week, folks. December. The new Sound of Music production in London, and it looks like Captain Von Trapp liked to spread himself around a bit.
Yeah, or Mrs. Von Trapp.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm confused. Can someone explain the joke to me, please?
So this is supposed to be the Von Trapp family. They're all supposed to be from the same mother and father. But in this production, it's a little more of a rainbow there.
Was it 1940s Austria, if you know what I mean? Sound
all
of Music.
His baby
movie.
mama's children.
Yeah.
What you mean he didn't notice when his kids were growing? He didn't notice.
Well-
No, they were a little bit. One of them was darker.
Yeah, well, so either he was, as it says, spreading himself around,
Yeah.
or the wife was a slag. One of
Yeah,
the other.
she was letting the milkman come in. The funny thing, though, is they tell you, look at the actors and their performances. You're not supposed to see color. But the last time I said that, I was told I was denying someone their identity and their experience. So you're racist if you see color, and you're racist if you don't.
So
It's not milk men, it's milk persons.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
damn. See, I'm going to get in trouble.
Swappers, anything to add?
Where's the Inuit, the dwarf, and the albino?
That's
And
true.
on that bombshell. Scrooge Fix. UK DIY Scrooge Fix bans staff from putting up Christmas decorations. Staff have been banned from displaying any Christmas decorations on the shop floors and are only allowed to display them in staff areas where customers cannot see them.
Is Screwfix named that way because they fix erectile dysfunction?
Well,
It's a
I think-
DIY store.
yeah, they missed a perfect opportunity to rebrand to Scrooge Fix. It really was a missed marketing opportunity. I think they mixed up DIY with DEI also.
Did they say why he didn't want Christmas decorations in his place? Is there a reason?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have been inclusive.
Is that it? Is that the
Certain
reason?
groups
Yeah.
would have been offended by the.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
or was
there
this
would have
what it is.
there would have been some recent additions to the population that might have gotten very
Yeah.
angry
Okay.
about the
Even though they don't give a
Yeah.
shit either way, but there you go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because they're all given free new phones. They don't have to fix their old ones.
No, it's nothing to do with the new phoners. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
move on.
even stores had them. Oh no. This is rubbish.
Netflix teases
masterpiece.
new film Queen of Coal about a transformer robot woman who dreams of working in coal mines but has to fight against the patriarchy despite being a man. Did anybody watch this then?
No.
God,
It-
no.
It's a man though. I don't understand. What's the
Yeah.
problem? What's the problem here? Why
No,
would they
even-
discriminate? It's a guy.
Even in 2025, when I first saw this ad, I was sure it was a joke. I thought somebody
Yes.
was trolling.
We'll see if
Pedro Pascal's brother yearns for the mines.
What a
So
load of
if they, again, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. If they recognize him as a woman and treat him as such, then they are discriminating.
Queen.
But
I actually didn't know this was a thing until I think you brought it up a couple days ago on a stream.
yeah, I thought it would be our worst of 2025. It's the Amelia Perez of this year.
Well, I
for
think we need
sure.
to watch it first, though, to make that judgment, don't we?
Yeah. But I
Who's
still
brave
wanna-
enough to watch it?
I don't care what your identity is, who you think you are, who the fuck dreams of working in a coal mine where you get disease,
It's
collapse.
not on it yet.
According
there
to Minecraft, all children dream to work in the mines.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Made in Argentina, apparently.
Well, if she gets black lung, will that be racist?
We don't have Queen
Mm.
Nicole,
Don't
but you
know.
might.
Inappropriate
It's not on
depiction
there-
of
it's not on
mines.
there yet. It's not on there yet.
Yeah. So word is, someone mentioned this in the chat, that one of the earliest scenes in this series is the Queen of Coal servicing another coal miner in the mines.
male
sex
coal
with a
miner?
minor? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Not a
Very
minor
good, Zeke.
miner, a
Very good,
minor.
Zeke.
So you're telling me that she's a minor attracted person?
Yes, apparently.
yes.
He is a minor
This
attraction.
makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Okay.
How's this
Well-
making any sense?
Okay, I think somebody needs to watch this. Who's going to take the hit?
No. It's not on Netflix. It's not on there. I've just checked.
With December 19. What?
It's not on there. I've checked.
Hold
Yeah,
on, let me
coming
check
December 19th, going December 20th.
Hold on. I'm gonna check right now. Hold on.
On the UK one, it's not.
Okay, Queen of
Of
Coal.
coal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it in Canada.
We
Right.
ain't got it in England.
You found something to watch, Vex.
Pay me $50 and I'll watch it.
We'll set a GoFundMe up.
It's just like in Doctor Who when they had that guy
Dr.
pretending to
Watts.
be a teenage girl. Do you remember? I only saw one episode. No, 2 episodes actually. Remember that guy was pretending to be
Look at
well.
you. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah. Moving on.
don't understand.
This was this last week. How we stop this kid becoming a monster?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
rubbish.
Yeah, stop telling him he's a worthless piece of shit. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, please move on. How
How
dare you put
dare
this
you.
up? Exactly.
That's it, everybody.
Thank God.
We survived.
That seemed like I remember last year's show was not a bad show recapping 2024. I just think what's happened with this is the out there-ness of the bins it's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's just fucking clown world. But anyway,
I feel like
okay.
you missed. I feel like there was so much more that happened in 2025.
Ugh.
Probably was.
Well, we only got to
We
highlight
missed it.
one absolute piece of shit every single week, and there was a well more than that every week.
Yep.
So you're right. I'm sure Brown missed quite a few.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, so who has appeared most in 2025 in the Get in the Bin section?
How dare you?
How dare you? I'm going to close the poll because we had an amazing 112 votes, which is incredible, folks. The options were Bonnie Blue, Ncuti Gatwa, Pedro Pascal, Greta Thunberg. I'm going to close the poll. Bear with me, folks. Okay, so poll complete, 112 votes. You thought that Bonnie Blue was 7%, that's 4th place. Pedro Pascal was 3rd with 27. Greta Thunberg was 2nd place with 32. Your winner was Ncuti Gatwa with 34%. And do you know what the results were? Bonnie Blue appeared, is that three times? Yeah, 3 times.
Mhm.
Pedro was
Twice.
4 times, 3, 4.
4 times. Really?
I'm going cross-eyed. Ncuti Gatwa was not in the bin at all. Doctor Who was, but Ncuti wasn't.
Ncuti himself wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in
Judy
lots
News
of.
was all 2024. He was in the bin a lot.
Yeah. The winner was, it was Greta. She was in 9 times.
Uh-huh.
So there
How
you
dare
go.
you?
And on that bombshell, let me press some. I think that's it, everybody.
Thank God.
Yeah, you got a super chat there.
Oh, did we? Yeah, sorry. I think that appeared as I was reading that. Bear with me.
Potato head.
Istaphobos. This is one, isn't it? Yeah, wrench. We'll spot $2. We're going to need a bigger bin. Let's hope this year's going to be. Let's hope this year's going to be better. Yeah.
You have to say it like Chief Roy from Jaws.
Go on
We're
then.
gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger bin.
Yeah. That is it, folks. What more can I say? Was 2025 a bit of a shit show? Do we think? What do we think? Was it bad? Was it bad, or was it just me?
It was pretty rough. I think we had quite a bit of there's a lot of the DEI stuff these people are still clinging on to everything that built up for years and years and years, and now there's a big cultural shift that's moving away from all that stuff, trying to get rid of all that stuff, ignore all that stuff, and we got a lot of 2025 of them just screeching and crying, trying to continue to be relevant, and so we had to put up with a lot of that.
Swappers, what do you think? 2025.
Well, there's not a lot to redeem it, is there? Really? I mean, there wasn't much in the way of entertainment that got us going that you can look back on fondly. Not many great things in the news either. We're kind of used to just everything being bad these days, aren't we? So
Yeah.
it kind of makes you just think 2026 is probably going to be. I mean, you look at it and you think it probably can only get better, but it can always get worse, right? With these governments that we've got in control at the moment, yeah, it's probably going to go the other way. So just hold your balls and be prepared for it.
It's going to be a rough ride, folks. Vex, what do you think?
It was okay.
There's the person in Canada.
I think 2020 and 2021 were way worse, but I think in terms of like cultural significance, like things that happened in that realm, I would say 2025 was pretty worse. We had some horrible streamers, some horrible internet icons, some horrible celebrities really reap the benefits of internet fame and whatnot. So I'd say on that front it was pretty bad.
There you go, folks. Typing. Okay. That is it, everybody. What more can I say? 2025. Oof. Thank you for the super chats, the interaction. Steady numbers considering it's been a rough ride this evening, folks. So let's hope it gets better from next week. So chat, you are wonderful. We will see you next time. And more importantly, Happy New Year, everybody. Let me thank the guests. Swap Sharp. Cheers, swappers.
Thank you very much. And thanks to the chat. Happy new January, everybody. Look forward to doing the toy stream whenever we're going to do it. But
we're going to have to think about that.
Yeah, before 12th night. I don't know if we're going to do it. Thanks to the
everybody
panel.
Everybody else is streaming. I don't want to stream over anybody. That's a problem. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So, okay. We'll see anyway. Cheers, swappers. Taking one for the team this evening. She's just muted. Vex.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
I kind of like this new side of you. Very understated, but when you go in for the kill, you're going for the kill. Cheers, Vex.
Thank you for having me. Sorry about the coughing and stuff. It was fun.
Professor Artoo.
Yes, thanks for having me. Viva Venezuela Libre.
Yeah.
Istaphobos. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for the 2025 PTSD relive.
Hey.
It was excellent. Thanks for having me. Thank you, chat. You're wonderful.
And last but by no means least, the Mega Geek. Cheers, mate.
Yep. No worries.
That is it, folks. I think we're going to be raiding Wayfarer. Does he start in about 5 minutes? So, that's it, everybody. We will keep you apprised of the toy stream. We'll keep you apprised. So, if we don't see you during the week, folks, Beast's up tomorrow. Don't know. Trev doing Tuesday. Is he doing Star Trek First Contact? We're back Wednesday doing something. Don't know what yet. So, if we don't see you during the week, folks, Happy New Year and have a great week, everybody. Take care, everybody. 2025 shit show.
No,